Holy shit, nigga. Trump just attacked Venezuela and kidnapped Maduro, the president of Venezuela. That's how we do it, gang. Peace through war crimes. Stop playing with us, China. We took your little boy after your meeting, nigga.
This is a Nanoplastics Company production. Nanoplastics.
Lock in for a nigga. You wondering why you ain't made it to the top and ain't got no motion cause you won't lock in. Lock in.
In order to be ballin', you have to be all in. Get me?
Fuck your peptides. You're gonna go to ASU, you're gonna meet a girl, make her your girlfriend, fall in love with her, alright? Meet her family, have her meet yours, spend all your money on her the entire 9 yards. Then, a couple months later, you're gonna do some digging, you're gonna do some research, you're gonna find out some background information. I promise you are not gonna wanna eat for a long ass time. And it's not even like you're gonna have to force yourself. You genuinely are not gonna wanna eat. Then you're gonna lose hella weight, get shredded as fuck. And it's lit. Alright, follow for more fitness tips.
That guy's bigger. Does it really matter how the fuck he got bigger? And when it really boils down to, all that matters is he won and you lost.
Bro, what the fuck are we doing, bro? We need to hop on a cycle right now, bro.
What I find fascinating. Even within black pill communities, there's a contradictory impulse towards action. Looks maxing, mewing, bone smashing, all of these absurd, borderline self-destructive practices are aimed at improving physical appearance. On the surface, it contradicts the black pill's fatalism. It's striving. If everything's determined by genetics, why bother? But I think what's happening is this. Looks maxing is the aesthetic expression of the will to survive. It's young men saying, okay, fine, the game is rigged, but I'm going to squeeze every advantage I can out of the hand I was dealt. It's tragic in the very classical sense. It's Sisyphus pushing the boulder. It's the Stoics accepting fate, but acting with excellence anyway. Because here's the thing about the ancient Stoics. They were black-pilled. They believed in determinism. They believed that fate was already written, that the universe unfolded according to an inevitable logic, and that most of what happened to you was outside of your control. But their response was, act anyway. Control what you can control.
Machiavelli tells us when you're a man with empty pockets, even a simple hello will make people think that you're asking for something. Poverty is not just the absence of gold, it's the cloak that turns every word into a plea. The world doesn't hear your voice, it hears the weight of the hunger behind it. A greeting from the poor is suspicion, but the same greeting from the rich is charm. This is why men starve with pride rather than beg with dignity, because in the eyes of society, need itself is treated as a crime. You will learn that silence earns more respect than honesty when spoken from weakness. And once you carry wealth, even your lies are seen as truth, your insults are seen as wisdom, and your presence is seen as a gift. Fortune is not only power, it's the mask that makes even your smallest gesture appear as noble. Until then, remember this, an empty hand wins no friend.
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
Broski, the market is so red, I thought my MacBook was bleeding. This is the end, cuz. Yesterday I was a millionaire, today I'm a slumdog. This is not a dip, this is a black hole.
Imbeciles, they have no idea. This is not a black hole, this is the beginning of a big bang.
Why is Broski not panicking with us? Yeah, why is he so unfazed? Have you checked your wallet, cuz? The crypto is down 85%. Allow him, Broski, he's still in denial. Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off? Oh shit! Nah, gang, not the hustler mindset. Not the hustler mindset. Bro said it's not a crash, it's a discount. Circumstances, but you can change your mentality. Remember, brothers, the market sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no amount of setbacks defeat a qualified mind? You see a dip and start to sell, but I remember that sudden emotions lack logic. Down isn't permanent, so I invest more into the S&P because I was born to struggle and persist. Nah, man, how does he do this? This guy knows something. Broski, was you in the board meeting with Donald Trump? So tell me, brothers, when the crops go dry, will you sell your land or sow more seeds, knowing that the harvest will always return? He's really got that hustler mindset. Bro's got that JP Morgan mentality. That's that quarter-zip discipline, cuz. Yeah, gang. Yeah, a few individuals that make it out, cuz. This guy's one of them.
On 17 black.
Oh shit, Giggle, you're crazy, man.
17 black. Let's go.
Crazy, dude.
Let it ride.
Wait, what? What?
17 black.
Oh my god, heck
shit.
yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go home now.
Let it ride.
Okay, stop, Giggle. Stop. 17 black.
Let it ride.
You can stop now. 17 black.
You can stop. Stop.
Giggle!
The house always has the edge, Roy. The house is edging. Fuck Vegas. Fuck, that bitch is so bad, Roy.
Giggle, language.
Esa puta está rica, güey. Fuck. Fuck yeah, buy, sell, buy, sell.
What are you guys doing?
Shut up, Ugg, we're fucking crypto gurus.
You're literally buying coins because the names make you laugh.
Okay, now type in shit, piss, fart, poopy, but ass coin, see what comes up. Yeah, okay, I just bought it.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Let's fucking go, we made 100K!
What?
The only thing that I've seen from you that has not, really panned out is the old Bitcoin statement.
I still don't believe in Bitcoin, but as Jamie Dimon said a couple years, not just to me, to the shareholders, if my customers want me to make a market in I'll make a market in If you think it's going to replace the dollar as the main currency, if you think it's going to be like the national bank, that's just not going to happen.
But it's happening.
No, it's not. So it has $2 trillion in value, whatever the value is. But if you think that the Ford Foundation, the Rocket Foundation, the Federal Bank Reserve,
they're all buying it.
They're buying 1%.
Well, why would they want any if it's going to be valueless?
Because it's an embarrassment clause. Just in case it goes to $1 trillion, they participated. It's just so they're not totally embarrassed.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do. Nah, dude, the $20 hit, man. That was all my money. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Stop yelling at me. Daddy's got the fucking sugar now.
Wait, Les, mate, do you want a bump of this? It's 92%. Yeah, fucking oath. Here you go, mate. Cheers, mate. Check out these fucking cokeheads. Absolute filthy, no good fucking drug addicts, mate. Is that, mate? Yeah, mate.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? You know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be
How many
coming from
chairs are you
first
sitting on
principles.
right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair? The point really is you put on one pair of glasses. You've got one pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through one screen. You're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is things in your life. Do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? You know? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, are you convicted? You put your entire family in the one airplane, aren't you afraid? Asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money.
What is going on, you guys? It is Dollar Cost Crypto here with Crypto Backed Dollar, Dollar Backed Crypto, Dollar Backed DCC. Killing it with the ATP. Talking about that CDCP. Nice. Anyway. What's going on, you guys? It was a big discussion back there whether I should drop the N-word or not. Kyle said no, so okay. But what's up, you guys? Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. The most ridiculous Hispanic American, Mexican. I'm one of two Latinos in crypto. Two, count them, two on YouTube. Am I down with OPP? Sometimes, but then you just like. You're like, damn, dog. I've unintentionally red-pilled possibly somebody terrible that maybe should have stayed in the Matrix, you know? But what's going on, you guys? We got Bunkai in the chat. We got Crypto Cashew lock in. Lock in.
Lock in for a nigga. You wondering why you ain't made it to the top and ain't got no motion because you won't lock in. Lock in.
Will Sonic hit $1 in this cycle? I mean, if Ethereum breaks 5,200, everything is on the table. Yes, absolutely. Just let them stew in silence just for a second. Just for a second. Let it marinate you. $5,200 Ethereum, and we're off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Debt reset is coming. Apparently not to Donald Trump. We've just increased we are about to increase spending on military by 50%. We are no longer a nation spending $1 trillion a year on military expenses. We're not a country anymore spending half $1 trillion in military expenses. We are a country now spending $1.5 trillion in military spending. In a pro-council, Mark Rubio has anything to say about it. Man, I saw one of the funniest absolute tweets of all time about crypto and Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Anthony. Marco Rubio, sorry. Marco Rubio was like, you know the memes about him getting dressed up as like, oh no, he's now the Shah of Iran. He's now the president of Venezuela. He's now the shaman of Cuba. He is whatever, right? People are saying, yo, if this happened in 21, there'd be an NFT collection with a 1 Ethereum floor right now with all the Marco Rubio pictures. And I probably would have bought one. But I'm here to talk about geopolitics, crypto, money, and it all rolls together because crypto is money, money is crypto, and the red pill is cryptized. The revolution won't be televised. It'll be live streamed. Facts. Maduro coin. Okay, the only way Maduro could save his life in jail, because right now we got a dream team. We're creating Arkham Asylum right now. We got XPF. We got Maduro. We got Diddy. Who else we got there in jail, Kyle? We got a lot of people in jail right now.
SBF.
Yeah, we just said that one. Yeah, we got 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine. Oh yeah.
We got 6ix9ine. Man, we're building a fucking dream team right now with people in jail right now.
Jelaine, I think, is there too.
Is Jelaine? Oh shit, Jelaine's there? No, but they have it with the men.
I don't know.
It's fine though. It's fine, Kyle. But if you think about it, right? All we got to do is get a video of him throwing threes. Like Maduro's knees are shot, right? But like you see the tech fit, the Nike tech fit. All Maduro has to do to save himself from the shoot, from like getting lynched, right? Is like there's a video of him playing basketball with Diddy and dropping threes on 6ix9ine, Sam Bankman-Fried, and Diddy, and like I think the courts will be lenient on him. You're like, this Maduro guy is actually starting to win me over now because the internet's retarded. All you gotta do is a thing. It's just him blocking Diddy, just dropping threes, dropping the fucking Jordan fadeaway. And the sad thing is, there's a non-zero. There is an actual possibility of this happening. Actually, that'd just be funny. Oh my god. Yes. Very nice. What is the prices right now in crypto? $90,000 Ethereum. We got $31,100 Ethereum right now. So Ethereum actually held up a lot better than Bitcoin has actually. Even though the last 24 hours has dropped a little bit more. But normally when Bitcoin's 90, Ethereum's like fucking it's usually like 2,900. So it's actually holding up all right comparatively. But I'm here to kind of tell you guys a little bit of like what's going on geopolitically. The Venezuela thing is actually pretty big news. The oil markets are shooketh. We've had like a $10 drop in the barrel of oil. and this is putting political pressure on Iran. This is putting actual pressure on actual Russia, because Russia's economy is completely oil dominated. So if the global price of oil goes down, they have less money to fund the war in Biden land. I mean, Ukraine. And this also puts pressure on, guess who? The United States' biggest trading allies, allegedly. Canada and Mexico.
Yeah.
Also, now that we've stopped basically all exports to Cuba, this is basically going to cripple the Cuban economy even more. I don't know how you can cripple a cripple, but apparently you can. So right now, geopolitically speaking, and what we're looking at right now, it's very likely, right now there's open protests happening in Iran right now. A lot of the border towns and kind of pretty large, I forgot the name of it, but Iran town bordering Iraq is basically fully controlled by the populace now. So they've lost control of border towns between Iraq and here. Iraqi freedom too, I've been told. Now, and the weird thing is, this is actually kind of positive, lightly for China. Because if oil prices are down, this helps alleviate some stuff for China. So if I was China, I'd be stocking up on oil right now, like a motherfucker. But they obviously China, of course, bought like discounted oil from like they're going to fucking, I don't know, like they're going to Marshalls or some shit, or fucking TJ Maxx. We invaded TJ Maxx, you guys. That's what we did. Oh my god, what do you think of mush? Too late to get in. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'll look it up. Shout out, brother. Shout out, Fang. I have an unbelievably hard time saying your name, but you homie, of course. This man, like, I'll put this man. This man right here, man, has dedication, because this guy comments under every stream and has like really positive. This is a very positive individual right here. Shout out to this guy, man.
Thanks.
True moon ganger, man. Shout out to you, brother. But for the life of me, I have trouble saying your name. Sorry. Oh, Metal Bacon. Look at that. From this homie right here only shows up when things are bad.
From the depths.
From the depths, man. Metal
crypt.
Bacon. Since I'm a goat, like, you know, shout out to GG33. He's stream coming soon, actually.
Ooh, shit.
He was just on Jack Neely stream, and pretty good stream if you watched it. He was basically saying like, yo, some people signs like you shouldn't be having bacon because like, not on some religious shit, just because like pig's my enemy sign, and like I shouldn't be having pork. All right, fair, but I'm a goat, and Mr. Piggy loves me, so bacon's on the table. Metal bacon. Oh fuck, that's funny. What do you mean? Shit's always bad. What's always bad? Runeskis? Do tell. Yeah, what's going on? Hit the like button. You got watch your mouth. Brother, you're like, bro, like they're like, I rarely saw you in the chat from like 25 and 24. I remember seeing you in 23, maybe a little beginning 24, and then like you've just popped up recently. So I'm glad to see you again, but I'm just like, this homie only comes when there's blood in the streets. But it's okay. Yeah, suck on that little China. You need it. But yeah, it puts pressure on this and stuff like that. So like, I mean, so right now, if you look at the global dominoes right now, I'm almost like, there's literally like a 95% chance we are going to hit Cuba. 95% chance, literally. I'm totally for this, actually. I think it was a huge mistake. Now, obviously, look, military industrial complex. I know, you guys, I know. But it probably was a very bad idea that JFK didn't provide air support for the the Bay of Pigs incident. And I'm not saying that's the only reason he was getting taken out, because he was trying to take out the CIA. Commendable, but he probably should have did that, because strategically we have this fucking giant commie fucking nation and stuff threatening us with nukes at some point. Almost at one point. Not a good idea. So this is the plan. All right, if you really want the master plan here, it's like we're essentially, so by taking over Venezuela, right? Venezuela has 20% more oil than Saudi Arabia proven reserves. It is heavy sour oil, right? Sour diesel, if you will. Actually, yeah, literally sour diesel, because the heavier and cruder, well, the heavier the oil, the heavier sour the oil, the more it's good for plastics and diesel. Light sweet makes gasoline, not so good for plastics. So the United States buys oil from Canada and Mexico. Mexico has more of a medium to sour, but more medium, where Canada has that sour, has that diesel. And basically we take from the fracking, we sell off what we can, and then keep a portion of it, mix it together with other stuff, and essentially get like sort of a mid blend, like a middle, like basically kind of like a mid blend basically. And that mid blend, so across the carcinogen coast, right, in America, by the the Gulf of America, we have, I believe, 6 out of the 10 largest refineries in the world. And they're mostly equipped to handle that sour, them dare diesel, them sour crude. And they can handle up to a medium blend, but it struggles with processing that light, sweet oil that's made from fracking. So we have to blend. So this is why we buy oil from Canada and we buy oil from Mexico. Now with this, it's gonna take 2 to 3 years to really turn on that oil, that Venezuelan oil back on. But this is pretty bad for the Canadian economy. Mexico can sell to Japan. They have a really good, they have good connections to Japan. I'm so Padre, el Hijo, Espíritu Santo, man. But Goku's a religion out there. I mean, literally, they tell you if you're like where could drag. I mean, literally they tell you in Mexico City and in Tijuana and Guadalajara that if you're tourists walk around with a Dragon Ball Z shirt, you're less likely to get robbed. I'm not even joking around. True statement. You're less likely to be killed by cartel. You're less likely to be abducted because they're like, no, esos güeyes creen en Dios. Literally. This is also a true fact. Every time there's a new episode of Dragon Ball Super, cartel activity goes down 90% that day. Factually true. I don't want to hear this bullshit. I mean, there's more fanatical Dragon Ball Z fans in Mexico than there is in all of Japan. And in California put together. Put it back on the screen for a second, Kyle. Yeah. Real alpha right here. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm trying to keep you guys alive in Latin America. There's a good chance if you wear a Dragon Ball Super shirt across from Latin America, you're going to be safe. This is how Mexican I am. I first discovered Dragon Ball Z in Mexico. I think I was 8 or 7 years old first time I ever went to Mexico to go visit. Poverty. Damn, bad. Pretty shit. Yeah, I think we went through Tijuana too. Tijuana was fucking terrible back then. My God. But anyways, they have like 2 channels. And in one of the channels, they showed Dragon Ball. And then right after that episode, they showed Dragon Ball Z. It was heat, bro. Was it Channel 5? Yeah, channel, whatever channel it is. John Kennedy. I mean, I've heard they've had really good Chinese food, but I heard it's the best Chinese food. I never heard of Dragon Ball. Do tell. Bunkai. But yeah, legitimately, Dragon Ball Z is like a fucking cult religion out there. Dude. It's pretty legit, bro. You got to watch your mouth around talking about Vegeta any way, sideways way. There's literally people in Mexico, especially Mexico City, that they wear cosplay all day. Literally they wear cosplay 80% of the month. Just walking around. There's like a whole demo of people that are like, they're walking around in Saiyan outfits, Saiyan drip. There's literally girls dressed up in the fucking in the Saiyan uniform and stuff like that from Dragon Ball Z. I'm not even joking around. Like all fit all day. You know how Las Vegas has those showgirls with their ass out? And a lot of them are mid, very mid. But like, you know, they're got high heels on there. There's chicks 24/7 wearing Dragon Ball fits in Mexico. I don't know, bro. You know, they call that a Section 9 bird. Cacareto. But I digress about Mexico and their Jewish president. Now, basically, you know, shout out to Myron. He actually was the first person to talk about this, that basically that Saudi Arabia didn't renew their contracts they made with the United States in the 1970s under Nixon for the petrodollar. They started accepting the RMB a little bit, the Chinese currency. They started accepting the yen. And, you know, they started accepting other currencies for oil. I don't know if you know America very well. If you fuck with the oil, you're going to find out what freedom is. There's a beautiful saying. You fuck with the oil, you're going to find out why we don't have free healthcare. You fuck with the oil money, you're going to find pixels missing in the sky. You're going to find out real quick about those B-2 bombers. Now, the Saudi Arabians, right, have backtracked a little bit. Like, hey, no, homies, we're still with you, America, beautiful. We are going to invest $3 trillion into America. MBS, right? Millennial. Probably the most powerful millennial in the world right now. The Saudi king. And that bought them some time. But the U.S., don't forget. Whether you want to call it the military-industrial complex, whether you want to call it them boys, whether you want to call it the 13 bloodline families, whether you want to call it the CIA, whether you want to call it the shadow government, all parties in tow is mad. Not happy. So plans are being devised right now. Then, a year ago, remember when everyone wouldn't shut the fuck up about BRICS? That shit's dead in the water now. So, oh, really? So then the Chinese and the Russians thought, you know, hey, Biden's pussy. Smell that? They're like, I smell cooch. They started buying corporations down in Latin America. They started talking, Russia and China started talking to Brazil and a couple other countries down there in Latin America about, hey, let's open up a military base or two. Sartain thought BRICS was, yeah, that was retarded. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you know. But I could see it because I mean, I shot the Sartain, but like I could see why he would think that. Like, I mean, really can't, because it makes sense. Like there's like the South Asian sort of connect, and then there's this and this, but like, nah, dogs. Like it's because they were openly trying. There's like this, we're just a trading union between each other to help each other out. If they bow down a little bit, you know, they would, and people know, all right, whatever, right? But like they were taking shots when America was acting pussy and senile. Under who? Biden, right? Or Obama 3, right? Oh my God, God help us if we had Kamala, dude. I think, believe it or not, I think 2025 would have pumped harder. I mean, I think we would have actually had a real crypto pump but the crash would have already happened and we would have been already fucked already. You've seen Tim Walz, or what's his name? Tim Walz? Yeah, from Charlie's home state. What's Tim Walz? Yeah. From Minnesota, right? He dropped out of the governor's race. That motherfucker was going to be our VP. He was going to be our JD. And people have proven that Biden's autopan was controlled by what senator? What political figure in the government? Nancy Pelosi. And she's from a ruling family in California, along with Gavin Newsom's another one of those ruling families. There's 3 big ruling families, and they all come from San Francisco. Old California money. Nancy, Gavin, and I'll save the other one for later. But there's another one, but you would recognize the name. And they're all in politics, and they're all on the left. And they all probably stole money, like allegedly. I got to say allegedly. You know, it's pretty famous that like there was a man who sold the Eiffel Tower twice. Nancy Pelosi sold the real estate twice to California. Companies allegedly under her husband bought land that was going to be used for the highway rail between Las Vegas to California. It didn't happen. They sold it high. Then it crashed. Then they bought it again and they sold it back and they crashed. And who was the governor of California during those times? You see, when you start connecting some of these little lines, and then they're of 2 of the 3 ruling families in California. I think it's going to have to happen. They're already drawing up plans right now. So like there's going to be one in Texas. They're building it out right now. They're trying to build this out. I think they're more likely to get it done in Texas. But like there's multiple reasons why they don't want it. One, it would hurt car sales. So there's a lot of dealerships and car industry lobbyists that don't want it to happen because they want people to own cars in California. You do need in California. You definitely need a car. Honestly, you need a car in most of the states, unless you live in gay New York. But I'm not a fan. So there is a plan. Like I'll show you guys later. I have a whole system of it. Like I'll show you like kind of the future plans of it. That if it was supposed to be done right, like it would just make it. It would make a transportation base. I think it was like an hour, maybe an hour and a half to get from like LA to Las Vegas. Probably an hour because like I think you can get you can do like LA to Las Vegas 3 hours, right?
3.5. All depends on the traffic.
Yeah.
You want to break speed limit 2 to 3 hours.
Now, Clarence. That's just some of the geopolitical stuff that's going on. So I just showed you a little microcosm of horse shit there. Okay. We're not even going to get into, the Dems did where besides Tim Walz using Somalians as a way to launder money out. Obviously, the Somalians were getting paid, but of course, you knew 50 to 70% of that money was getting funneled out to the Democratic Party, and then I believe that money was a pipeline they were using, and they were pumping that money. Once they got that money, they took those money into bank accounts, and they moved those bank accounts into Ukraine, and from the Ukraine, they whitewashed it back here to the States for politicians. And then when the Ukraine thing started going like, oh, fuck, they're watching us now. And then so they were running. So like there's probably a paper trail where they're running it right now. I think that's why they stopped Doge, because Doge was basically, hey, I think you may have found where the money was rolling in now. Right? So always follow the money. This is a red pill truth. This is a crypto channel, but I am the red pill of finance. And in a macro sense, when you look like in the most micro section of it, if you look at individuals, you have to look. This is why the red pills, the normal red pill is so important, is because you have to look at sexual dynamics between men and women. You as a man should know how men act. A woman, that's why all women hate each other, because they all know how they are.
Mm-hmm.
Which one should do this one? Yeah. No, I mean all of them had the reason is like the Republicans were getting money. Doge got stopped. That's why Elon's so like depressed about it, because he's like, I never should have did any of this shit. I just fucking took heat for a whole fucking year. This is terrible. And basically the right, I think they pissed him off. The next Elon is already it's Palmer. I think you'd be able to, like, I'm gonna give you some pro tip shit right here. Okay. He doesn't have a company right now in the stock market you can buy just yet. He will be going public at some point.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna make some Elon Musk type of money, dog. He's sort of a neocon. I mean, not exactly neocon, but like a war, like he's basically the Elon Musk of the war industry. He's essentially Tony Stark, basically. Because Tony was still selling weapons, dog. They whitewashed a little bit, but nah, dog. He just like, because like if you look at the movies, right, he just like stopped, like, we're not going to sell weapons anymore. Okay, now we're going. So then the only way Tony Stark was going to make money, right, was like he was going to sell the technology of his arc reactor that's small.
Yep.
But no, he didn't. So where was he making the money still? Was he just making investments and just made money off the stock market? I don't think so. So he was selling tech. So humans are weird, right? Humans could do things because of money. Money's always an aspect of it. Money, status, lust. That's the woman side, right? Like the woman, like, why is someone acting weird? Or gay shit, it's all, yeah, but it's lust, right? That's why I said lust. It's either lust, status, or money. A little more complicated. There's more avenues there. Sometimes you're just like, this person's acting very irrational. But everyone's is their own special little snowflake. But the farther you go back, the more you start looking at these countries as nations, it's all about them dollars. Not about them satoshis, it's about them dollars. And when we're talking about dollars, it's about economic energy. At the end of the day, that's why it's easier to tell what a country is going to do looking away, because it's about them dollars. This is why, like, people in the red pill have more correctly guessed what's going to happen geopolitically, because we know the red pill already, but the finance side of it. So, yeah, I like the guy too. Like I like the guy. I like Elon too, but like, I like the guy. And he's spitting some facts. Like right now, if we were to go to war and shit, we don't got enough. Like we run out of missiles in about a week or two. Fuck. He's like, how are we going to carpet bomb all of China? He's right.
Yeah.
Like he's spitting right now, He's making a lot of sense. And when you're making a lot of sense, you make a lot of sense. So, someone I'm gonna be looking into and stuff. When at some point there's a way to invest into that, but I'm gonna make some money. Damn, on that. That's gonna be some good money made. So this is why the finance side is so important. So crypto is a big part of it now, because crypto's technology is going to be used to scale the money around the world. Crypto technology is going to be used to make stocks 24/7, 365, 7 days a week, no holidays. It doesn't turn off. Crypto is going to be used to move money seamlessly. I could send money anywhere in the world in 13 seconds or less, except on Bitcoin. I now have a way to store my money, even though it's volatile, where the government can't confiscate it. No keys, no crypto. And right now in Venezuela, there's a lot of boats sinking, so there's a lot of treasures missing. And the United States is probably going to seize Venezuela's Bitcoin. Now, I personally don't think they have 600,000 Bitcoin. That's fucking crazy. What is that? $60 billion? A little bit under. If they have it, I'm like, damn, dog. Maduro, man, he was out here trading, making money, dog. He put Venezuela to shame. I mean, not Venezuela. He put El Salvador to shame. Damn, my boy was on that illegal gold, bro. God damn, dude. That's crazy. Because then you think about it, if Maduro was able to pick that shit up, right? Because the sanctions really got crazy on him, but things got crazy in the last 4 years on him.
Yeah.
That means he literally was buying the fucking Bitcoin lows. It's fucking. He's like, these goddamn Chinese are ripping us off. You know what I'm gonna do, Kyle?
What are you doing?
Stacy, you know what I'm gonna do? Shantae? Shaniqua? I'm gonna take this oil money that I'm getting paid in Tether. I'm dumping it into Bitcoin. And then, so this fucker was like selling his oil 50% off, but using the money to buy Bitcoin, and then made an 8x. So he's like, so he's telling his staff, hey, you guys, look. This Bitcoin shit is the next thing, man. I was talking to my Salvadorian dog, and he grifted me into it, bro. But like, yo vendí 400 millones de barriles de oil para Bitcoin. Estoy cambiando un aceite para otro aceite. Physical oil for digital oil. Or gold, I should say, really. Yeah, Maduro's night tech. I mean, they had to put him in that one. If he was sleeping in a night tech, what the fuck? But I think the real number, just, all jokes aside, I think he was probably like 60, maybe, I think like 60K Bitcoin. I think that's going to be the real number. Because I believe the real number is probably like 120, 130. So they're just going to steal half. These wallets connected? No. But I think it's really like 60K. If there's 600, man, you got to dap up Maduro a little bit. Like, damn, homie. Maybe this is why Bitcoin was outperforming Ethereum that bad. Did Maduro cause the bull run in 2025 and 2020? Well, it's 2024, really. Now, talking about Tether for 1 second. This is some crypto news. Tether has come out with their own, has partnered with Rumble and made a wallet, and now creators can get paid in Tether and in crypto. Also, YouTube's now talking about you can now get paid in crypto on your YouTube creator accounts, which I'm just gonna do myself. Actually, that's pretty good. Pay me in Bitcoin. I ain't gonna touch that shit. Smart move. Because whatever you're getting paid, if you're a small creator and stuff, you might make a few $1,000, but it's like,
something.
If it's not that much, you might as well just leave it in Bitcoin. You might as well just get it paid in Bitcoin. Leave it there, dog. Thank yourselves in 8 years. You're gonna be like, make that Maduro play, get an 8x. Right? Now, because these ramifications, now to go back to the OPEC side, okay. So OPEC pissed us off. So we go, look, okay, what's in our backyard? These countries getting a little out of hand. We're doing the tariffs. We're deglobalizing a little bit. We're centralizing our manufacturing base because after COVID, everyone's like, fuck, we don't make anything here. I mean, I understand why it happened, right? But like globalizing the manufacturing base was kind of crazy because this is actually one of the biggest weaknesses that happened to the Soviet Union is that, like, in order to make a pair of shoes in the Soviet Union, you guys had instead of having a factory that like put it all together, or like had like, as an example, it had like, it was kind of this weird shit where like you would make shoes, right? In the Soviet Union, Russia would make, so it'd be like Russia would make the sole of the shoe. Mm-hmm. Then they would transfer that to the Ukraine. The Ukraine would make the laces. You would get the leather from, like, I don't know, Yugoslavia. and then it would get transported over here to the other part of the Soviet Union, and then it would then be sold in West Germany or whatever, right? And it was this huge complicated thing where like there wasn't, like, basically when the Soviet Union broke up, all their manufacturing was everywhere, so they literally couldn't make anything. Not a smart idea. Now, obviously, I know why globalization, why they did that, because it's like, yeah, you go to the lowest cost creator of it and stuff like that, and you can maximize profits. But like, you have to protect some industries. That's why, like, the United States does try to protect, even though they do a terrible job at it, they got to protect the automotive industry, because during war times, those basically turn into the factories to create weapons, basically.
Yeah.
Which, like Palmer's talking about. So, the Venezuela side, right? So we see that. So by taking over that oil right there, now we can basically say, really? Okay. The United States is on par in terms of, like, we can get, like, operationally, we can get, so we basically have the infrastructure, as long as Venezuela stays nice, obviously things could happen, of course, right? But it's probably gonna, we're gonna take it over. Pro Consul Marcus Rubius, or should I call him Marco Rubio, Pro Counsel Marco Rubio, after the 6 days of games have passed, basically we can get all, if everything stays good, within 3 years, we're going to like 20 to 25x the amount of oil coming out of Venezuela, because the Venezuelan oil was like, the amount they were producing was nothing. I mean, it was comparative with how much they should be producing. And in 10 years, we could get it to the point where it's like equal to, or like 80% of Saudi Arabia. That takes a shit ton of money, though. Okay. And right now, the deals are being made right now that is a Venezuelan people going to get 25 or 50% of the profits. Because pre-Maduro, what's that fucking dude's name that took the country over? Hugo Chavez, right? Mm-hmm. Before he privatized the oil industry in Venezuela, we had a 50-50 partnership where basically, like, ExxonMobil will control the oil fields, and they would spend money first to fix everything up, and afterwards profits after that, and they would give half the profits to the Venezuelan government. Well, he privatized it. They kept all the profits. They started spending on social things, basically communist crap. Nothing wrong with spending more money to, help out the citizens, but then they didn't reinvest money to fix pipelines and fix things up. They let shit degrade over time, and then the production started going down over time, and then problems, basically. So it'll take about really a 15-year program to get this on par with Saudi Arabia. So then now OPEC has less power to basically control global supply, because if all the Saudi countries decide, hey, we're going to start cutting our production, then the United States would just say, oh, fuck it. Venezuela goes full blast on, and they could flood the market with more oil. There's also another piece of this. So this is something that I've been saying for like at least 2 to 3 years now about this, is that the United States needs to create an oil hegemony in the Americas and have it. There's a different price, right? So there's a global price, the Brent crude price, there's like different prices of oil, right? But we're going to have an oil where like, there's going to be like an oil price for the Americas. So like if something happens with OPEC, let's just say some like the Strait of Hormuz gets fucked, oil prices or gasoline prices won't increase here in the States, because we're disconnected, and that basically severely weakens OPEC. So this is now going to put pressure on. So this is essentially another way to elongate. This is another way to elongate the petrodollar to help inflation out, because we're going to be printing a lot of money, right? Like Trump's talking about increasing 50%, increasing the budget of the military by 50%. And another thing that I've been saying since this Venezuela kind of blockade is happening is that the blockade that we've had in Venezuela, which is still kind of rusty, we're not doing that great. I mean, it's not that hard comparatively, but like this is practice to blockade China. We're essentially practicing. We're letting the Navy practice how to do this. So if something happens with Taiwan, all we got to do is, all we got to do, it's terrible, but like all we got to do is like defeat what's going on in Taiwan if we decide to defend it. And all we got to do to China is not invade. We just got to blockade them, and we'll starve them out basically, because they import everything. So we'll crush their economy, starve them out, and then we just start funding factions within. I mean, the classic Mongolian strategy. This is what the Chinese did forever. Is that every time so they would prop up a certain like one or two of the biggest bands inside of Mongolia. They would fund them. As soon as they got too powerful, they started funding the other two sides, and they would destroy them and just keep them in constant conflict. So basically, all we would have to do is starve them out if they're not able to import food. It's going to cause a lot of starvation. It's not good, but like we got to stay King Kong at the end of the day. So it is what it is. Not good. Plus they're killing Uyghurs, so that's not good.
Yeah.
Right. Now, there's a branch of timelines we can go down right now, right? And in this branch of timelines, I think there's like 95% chance we are going to take Cuba, because where we weaken them, their income has gone even more down. So now it's like we blockaded them now in a weird way. So like now they're hurting, and we've also destroyed drug boats and stuff, which is hurting their income as well. So now it's harder for them to get drug money in. It's harder for them to get oil into, literally just oil into the country, and this causes revolutions and sparks. It makes the public very angry at the government, and then we can coup it and take it over. All right. After that, right now there's actually like a mini revolution going on in Iran. If oil prices keep staying where they're at, their entire economy is based on oil. They kind of communisted a little bit. Like they promised, there's like a certain, like literally they just promised their citizens a $7 stipend a month. Crazy, man. Yeah, there's a lot of civil unrest. Basically, oil prices are very important to the world, right? That's what I say in Landman. The best price for oil is $78. High enough for exploration, not too high to hurt at the pump, and we make profits, right? But now that it's at like the low 50s right now, it's putting pressure on economies. It's hurting Russia. Consumers of oil are doing great. Like, oh, fuck, it's cheap as fuck. Hell yeah, right? But that's what's happening there. What do you get from taking over Cuba? If you have to ask, you just... them baddies. No. It's mostly just to get rid of like, it's basically get a socialist nation out of there, and basically it's for the most part. Yep. There's a couple other things, but that's really, they've been on the CIA hit list. I'm not saying it's like, you know what I mean? But like, it's just like, it's basically been on the list of the United States to take over this fucking place. Cause that's why we have PR. We have Puerto Rico, cause it's a big ass island. Cuba's a big ass island. It's literally like, not a walking distance, but you could probably raft it and swim it, and a lot of people have, basically. 2, there's probably a really high chance that we just take back the Panama Canal as well. So this one, it all depends how they act, right? But if they say some fuck shit, if the United States gets really froggy about shit, then they just might just like the thing is right now everyone's saying like they're going to take over Colombia. Like there's actually, the optics are not that great attacking Colombia right now. I think it's better doing deals with Colombia or some shit like that, because like the president is actually kind of popular, but the dude's very strange. Like I guess apparently he was cheating on his wife, like maybe ex-wife now, I believe, with some trans lady. He says he's not gay, but he was like holding a trans dude's hands, I should say trans dude. Hand and stuff like it. Fucking crazy. Trans lady porn star. Interesting times, right? Yeah, I literally ended my stream and that heat came on the screen. It's fucking insane. Like I'll show you guys too. It's pretty insane. Let me pull it up in 1 second, Kyle. Right here. Go ahead. Full screen. Damn, I just ended my stream and I just found this heat right now. Colombian President Gustavo Petro caught cheating on his wife with a transgender man in 2024. The very next video went viral and he said he's not gay and claimed to be heterosexual. Damn, bro. Caught in 380p. Yeah, oh, he put the hand around the ass, dude. Yeah, put his hand around that ass of that dude. I should say. Smile. He's smiling. She's smiling. He's smiling. Damn, dog. Oof. You know it's real because it's 380p. Transformers have the highest rate of STDs. Thought that was college chicks. Now let me show you something else. But he is kind of popular. He's rather. I mean, like he's not as hated as Maduro on the side of that. But like I've read, like in my previous stream, I said this is how you crush. This is how you. It's not that hard to crush Colombia. I don't want to crush Colombia, by the way, because I mean I'd like to go to Colombia. But it's really easy to do it. All you got to do is just close off. Like you just got to stop. You just got to say Colombia's no-fly list. That'll just destroy their economy. That's it. Just don't allow any more remittances into the. I mean, crypto you can get around with crypto, but no more Western unions, no more remittances. No, put it on the no-fly list, and then just cut trades with them. They'll literally be cooked in like 6 months. Not that hard. And then you just boil them there for 4 years, and then at that point, then you send Delta. You gotta wait for the people to really hate the motherfucker.
I send all the tier 1 operators.
Yeah. Send Tim Kennedy. There's a whole thing that everyone hates Tim Kennedy for some reason because he's like a big brash motherfucker, apparently. Like, I don't get it, but I mean, I kind of get it, but like, I guess some people just don't like him, how much he talks, or shit he talks. But like, what was his name? I forgot the guy. He's a good dude. But anyway, he had said he was his boss and stuff. He's like, oh, Tim Kennedy was a fucking piece of work, dude. They said they had to fuck him up one day. They said so they lined up like 30 guys and they just all fought him at once and shit. And he was like, they're praying to God they all didn't get just stomped out. Eventually they stomped him out, beat the shit out of him. Because he knew jujitsu and he knew a fight and shit. And then like basically they just had to jump him like one at a time. They just all started like fucking him up. And he was like, man, he was fucking a lot of our guys up. But eventually we got him and we fucked him up to take him down a peg. You know how much of your mouth, you got to be running your mouth where like the crew, SEAL Team 6 and 5 were like, nah, Tim's got to get fucked up. We jumping Tim, dog. That's wild. Well, the passport bro shit. And like, here's the other thing too. You know, another reason why I think we're going after Colombia too. The Colombian government and the Colombian media was going after passport bros.
Yeah.
There's many people within the U.S. government that did not like that. Many patriots, many white boys. You know, they say it's haram to not let white boys passport your country. That's what they say. Like we got homies that, you know, Casey and stuff, like we got people like that are inside the Fresh and Fit community, but like that they run courses on basically how to be a passport bro. Yeah. And, you know, he says, like, I fucking left. He's like, he got pretty famous for basically throwing parties in Colombia and stuff. It was kind of one of the first guys to really, like, monetize the party and stuff. So he would throw these huge fucking, like rooftop parties and kind of like, you know, like you have a floor of a high rise, right? And you throw these big ass parties, have hella bitches. And eventually a lot of these guys would get like, man, this dude is throwing these parties and fucking all our bitches. And I hate this shit. So Casey's moved on to Brazil. You know how bad it's like. That's how bad it is. Boy, dude had to get out of Colombia to go to Brazil. Well, I'm sorry. This is how it works out. This is hypergamy. This is the burden of performance. This is the red pill. And this is also something I've said before too. You know, right now the economy is kind of fucked right now. Just like it was for us, like, you know, I got out of high school. It was not easy. I mean, like I felt like really until 2012, 2013 is really when the economy started recovering finally, where like you could start making some money. But, you know, there was like the people older than us were the ones fucking all the bitches. So it's now exacerbated where like the millennials are fucking all the Zoomer chicks. Because something very interesting happens in 2026. Take a guess. What happens generationally in 2026? Very important. Let me check the calendar first to make sure my dates are correct here. Ah, okay. Any guesses? Man, John F. Kennedy, my G, bro. December 31st, officially, there is no longer any millennial under 29. Every millennial is 30. I'm 34. So in 11 months, there will be no more millennials in their 20s. Let me.
Nigga!
I should be like, oh. But our saving grace is that Zoomers are aging like milk. Say what you will about them pesticides and the McDonald's and the chicken nuggets, bro. But we're aging like fine wine, dog. Unk status, man. I don't know how I feel about that, bro. But millennial dudes are fucking all the Zoomer chicks. That also means most Zoomers are in their 20s, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why you say that all sad?
I don't want to get older.
The oldest generation. You want to know the oldest person in Generation Alpha? How old are they, Kyle? What do you think?
Oldest person
in Generation Alpha.
Generation Alpha.
You should know this because this is the generation going to come up under you that's going to call you guys faggots.
Sorry, I don't think about
Generation Alpha is going to call Generation Zoomers faggots. They're going to call you guys losers. You guys are out of style. Oh, I cannot wait, man. Because, man, I'll say this. We never shit talked the X. The Xers are fucking just depressed losers. But, but we never shit talked the Xers that bad, bro. The Zoomers, I think it's just social media, are the biggest crybabies of all time. And I'm here for the downfall. Because Generation Alpha is going to fuck you in the ass, bro. Oh my God. I cannot. I'll be sitting back with my fucking Balenciagas, not Balenciagas, my red bottoms and shit on, combat boots and shit. I'm going to sit back like this and just watch Generation call you guys fucking washed and chopped.
I'm ready not to see it. It's not going to happen.
They're going to call you Zetas. He's like, we the Alphas now. Because you know who's raising Generation Alpha?
Yeah. Millennials and older Zs.
And who are the biggest crybabies?
Millennials and older Z.
No, that's a good one, actually. No, but the biggest crybabies right now are the Zoomers. And because who were the Zoomers mostly brought up by? They were by older millennials and Xers.
Yeah.
And Xers are the biggest crybaby fucking losers of. I mean, oh my God, the amount of like basically. Millennials have hope. Alpha has hope. Zoomers don't have hope. Xers don't have hope. Boomers got all the money. Like this is generationally how it works. Is like you got copers and dopers. Like dope and cope. You got people with hope.
The Xers had a chance.
Let me show you something. Let me pull up some key information for you guys right now as I cook Kyle's generation. Kyle's not in this thing, man. I'm saying, but like, let me pull this up. Okay, pull me up, Scotty. Now let me show you this right now. Okay, the strongest compare and contrast between millennials and Gen Z ever. We're all gonna make it, bruh, and it's all fucking over, bro. This is literally there's millennials, there's Zoomers. You got Clab and you got Ziz. Bro, we're all going to make it, bro. Just get jacked and tan, bro. We're all going to make it.
You mirroring?
You mirroring, bro?
You mirroring, bro?
You mirroring, bro? I got a bone smash and take meth, dog. Oh, shit, dog.
Oh, Clab's on Fresh and Fit right now.
I know, Clab. Shout out to them. No, but all this all jokes aside, but this is the back part of it. Is I like the main difference is we have hope and you guys don't. Like you guys are black, and like the whole thing is a grift anyway. Because if you're truly black, just kill yourself.
Just be Chad.
Yeah,
it's brutal, dog.
Just be Chad. Brutal.
I mean that's the biggest grift I have with the black pill. It's that it's not actually black pill.
It's not because they're still trying to ascend.
You can't have hope and be black pill.
What I find fascinating. Even within black pill communities, there's a contradictory impulse towards action. Looks maxing, mewing, bone smashing, all of these absurd, borderline self-destructive practices are aimed at improving physical appearance. On the surface, it contradicts the black pill's fatalism. It's striving. If everything's determined by genetics, why bother? But I think what's happening is this. Looks maxing is the aesthetic expression of the will to survive. It's young men saying, okay, fine. The game is rigged, but I'm going to squeeze every advantage I can out of the hand I was dealt. It's tragic in the very classical sense. It's Sisyphus pushing the boulder. It's the Stoics accepting fate, but acting with excellence anyway. Because here's the thing about the ancient Stoics. They were black-pilled. They believed in determinism. They believed that fate was already written, that the universe unfolded according to an inevitable logic, and that most of what happened to you was outside of your control. But their response was, act anyway. Control what you can control.
Machiavelli tells us when you're a man with empty pockets, even a simple hello will make people think that you're asking for something. Poverty is not just the absence of gold, it's the cloak that turns every word into a plea. The world doesn't hear your voice, it hears the weight of the hunger behind it. A greeting from the poor is suspicion, but the same greeting from the rich is charm. This is why men starve with pride rather than beg with dignity, because in the eyes of society, need itself is treated as a crime. You will learn that silence earns more respect than honesty when spoken from weakness. And once you carry wealth, even your lies are seen as truth, your insults are seen as wisdom, and your presence is seen as a gift. Fortune is not only power, it's the mask that makes even your smallest gesture appear as noble. Until then, remember this, an empty hand wins no friend.
Yeah, don't be broke, bitch. Shout out to I don't know why it's called post-jutsu. I thought, but anyway, shout out to post-jitsu. I'm here for the tech, the Nike tech, that Maduro fit, Madara fit.
The Madara fit.
Yeah,
but that's the thing.
Yeah, the black pill today is taking 1 point of the red pill and maximizing. Yes, the one like this was a hole in it. Absolutely, like I'll admit that. No, now you got to understand, like with Ziz, right, and everything. Like, even before that, no matter what, going to the gym and getting in shape has always been a part of the red pill.
Yep.
But what's happened is that it takes a long time.
Yep.
And people don't like to diet. Shout out to me.
I mean, you could thank my speed running generation because that's exactly what the black pill is.
Yeah,
now.
and I didn't before all the looks maxing stuff got really popular and all this stuff. I was on here telling people. I was telling people about like looks maxing. I was talking about looks maxing on here and stuff in terms of the community and stuff. And one thing I always said was the black pillars were a lot smarter than the average red pill guy. Because they were like the black pillars are doomed out, and like there's always been my problem with them is like they're like oh woe is me, it's over for me. Like I will be for real. There is like a small like it's really like 5 maybe 10% of the bottom of men
that's truly doomed.
That's truly fucked. Now you could it's just so much work to get. You could get, but there's some people like you're burn victims out. Like
yeah,
you know, there's just some fuck. There's like it sucks. It's probably smaller than that, but like some of them could lift themselves up, but it's like. You lift yourselves up to like instead of being a 2 or a 1, you're now like a 4 at best,
a 3 or
4. But it's tough, you know. But you got to play the hand you're dealt, you know. And it's just like, that's terrible. But
I mean, that's the thing. It's not meant to protect your feelings.
And
right?
I've said collab many times is like when if you actually hear like you have to look, you got to get past the hyperbole or like
the hyperbole of
hyperbole and of everything that he says. Right? Is he's about 95% right on everything he says. Just about. But like in the looks maxing side, like what get lean. He's not even taking meth. He's taking a different derivative. It's basically taking a derivative of Adderall, basically to crush Dextacin or whatever it's called. But put the screen up, Kyle. Yeah, get lean, get jacked and stuff. So like the big thing was it's about the face, right? And I loved some of there's like face on IQ videos from back in the day. They're fucking my favorite. They're like, oh, so it's over. You know, it's hilarious to me. Like really great videos. But it's true. It's just like get jacked. The one thing I will say that so basically what's happened is like, fuck, the millennials have a monopoly and the Xers, some of the because like the red pill really came like it came from Generation X.
Yep.
Right. It came from Generation X. This is Cappy. This is Rolo.
Yeah.
Right. Sartain. Right. This is Mystery.
Yep.
You know, this is RSD.
Royce
and stuff. And then age happened, and they all fucked themselves out, and there's just one King Kong, and that's just Rolo.
Exactly.
That's Rolo's left.
The
And
last
Sartain, and then Mystery coming back finally.
Exactly.
Right. Should I be getting leg extensions? I don't know. Is that 5'9"?
He says I'm 5'9". I'm almost there. Honestly, I'd wait until more medical advancement, dog. Because right now you're still a little stiff. You're not being able to move as
It would
much.
work. It would work. It's like
It'd have to be on. It'd have to realistically look at your proportions to see you if you'd look proportionate.
wear cowboy boots all the time, wear inserts, make yourself as tall as possible. There's actually a website I saw that rates all the shoes on how much height they give you.
Yeah, oh my god,
bro! You know what's been cooking me now? Because now I'm really aware of this now, right? Because I'm not short, right? But I'm really aware of this. I've been catching a lot of fucking soft ass motherfuckers at the gym wearing these fucking goofy ass. Like I didn't notice. I was like, everyone looks so much taller. Then I started looking down. They're wearing these goofy ass fucking Air Maxes, and I'm like, and I'm over here wearing flat shoes because you're supposed to do that for gym, so you can lift off the weight heavy. None of these guys wearing these puffy ass shoes are jacked at all or lean. I mean, they're barely lean, or they're more like just skinny and like non-aesthetic. Well, and then I'm just seeing it. I'm just like, oh my god, look at this. They're height maxing and they're like at the gym and shit, which is hilarious to me.
Right?
I'm gonna start doing. They're gonna be like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck?" But so many people wear shoes to give them the extra inches and didn't realize. I know I didn't realize it either. This is me putting you guys on.
Height maxing, bro.
We just height maxing, bro. I'm fraud maxing. I'm
wearing Converse for leg day. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. My favorite though, I do give props to this. Today I saw some, like, you got to be strong to do this, but like when I see a blue collar guy wearing fucking Timbs in the gym and shit, they're dirty as fuck, but like strong. I'm like, all right. I mean, like that, like yeah. We height maxing, bro. Why you mirroring? Like that's what Myron's called Myron, because it's supposed to be you're mirroring.
You're mirroring, yeah.
You're mirroring, bro.
Thing.
Yeah.
Third leg maxing,
which you can.
You joking, bro?
Joking was from way back in the day.
That
way
was from
back. I knew about that in high school.
Good looking loser. Fucking started really popularizing.
Yeah, good looking loser popped up. What was it? Bathmate.
Yes, Bathmate.
Bathmate. Dick pumps.
Fucking. I mean, even in Austin Powers, they had a fucking dick pump, Swedish dick pump.
You're right. They did have
the
that
first
whole
movie. Yeah,
except they were like in the movies and they mostly talked about it for erectile, like dudes can't get hard, so they would use that to get hard.
Exactly. It's like
Not
right
for,
before. That was before we towel maxing.
Yeah, we towel maxing. Fuck, I know. Oh, no towel. I should own some
but
towel,
GG33 said money max.
Money maxing. Shout out to the boys. Yes. And like what he's talking about is right. Is like here's what people just can't get past this. Like I don't know. People are just like, there's people who are mad at him saying, like, part of it seems like they're just mad at like a girl. I'm mad you said this.
Well,
I don't like the way you say it, Kyle.
I see it that it all comes from other than blue pill bitch made men, right? But because they lost like the doomerism, they're doing something about it.
Right.
All of a sudden, it makes you insecure that you have to do. They fucking evilize every word just to get you there. It's the same shit they're doing with the red pill. Right. They're rewriting it.
And you know what's hurt the red pill a little bit? Like part of it is like, I'll tell you the truth. Like we're starting to get some of our top content creators aging out.
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, and this will happen to Clav too, to a point, unless he stays in this really good, he's in a great niche. He's in a great niche for like, great niche, by the way. Because it's like looking better never goes away.
Yeah.
He's like the Brian Johnson of looking better, basically, where Brian Johnson's trying to live forever or live longer and shit like that. It's like he's like quality of life besides the quality of my life.
Fuck it, we geomaxing straight to midget eyes.
What? Oh shit! Where is the shortest people on the planet? I mean, I'm mogging out here, bro. Go look it up. Shortest
has to be like Peru.
It has to be Peru, right? Shortest population, yeah. Shortest people by country, yeah, by country.
Timor Leste.
No, just go by country. Go to country. You'll say by country. There we go. Pull it up.
Yeah,
Let's
Timor.
go. Let's go.
Yeah, same thing. All right.
We'll invade next. Yeah, I'm gonna Google that. Aussie.
Yeah.
All right, full screen it and yeah. Okay, pull down. So we got. I'm not saying that. Laos,
Timor,
Guatemala,
Laos,
Nepal, Papua New Guinea.
Damn,
son.
Nutrition, food.
So Guatemala seems to be the move right now.
Damn, 5 foot, 4.
Wait. Okay, what's the shortest? The shortest one? 5'3".
Yeah, these for men 5'4".
Oh my
5'4",
god,
5'4",
dude.
5'3". Wow.
Damn, dude.
Let me see the map.
Madagascar, Mozambique, Yemen, Solomon Islands, Laos, Philippines. Damn. Oh, that's true. I know a lot of short Filipinos.
Guatemala is the only one on the fucking Western Hemisphere.
Damn, son.
Southeast Asia's in shambles right now.
Shambles, bro.
Oh, shit.
Which one should I play for them? I gave him the small one. Now, okay. Now, here's the thing. Now, if okay. This is the thing about looks maxing. Shut the collab, right? Is this okay? And we'll go back to geopolitics. But at the end of the day, man, the only thing you can change your life is yourself.
Yeah.
So this is why this is so important. This is why, like, the Citadel is about ascending. You want to ascend to get in the Citadel. You want to stay where you're at, you know, broke, not getting better looking, not having a friend group, not having fun, not getting rich, you know, just, you know, getting your chick fucked by some other dude. Happens to a lot of people. Don't join the Citadel. It's not for you.
If you want to be cucked, don't join.
Yeah. If you want to cuck,
join.
You want to be the cucker, the conqueror.
If you're the bull.
Yeah. You want to be the guy that gets off the fucking truck and then all the female cows are like, woo! Have you seen that shit? The bull gets down all slow and the bitches are going crazy. Yeah. We getting fucked, bitches.
Have you seen the one where he looks back at his owner like, thank you, and then he locks in?
Yeah, he's like, thanks, dog. He locks the fuck in, dude. Oh, they're great, man. Africa has the tallest and shortest people. Yeah, I could see that. Now, okay. It's for some guys, it's easier. Look, it's because like if you're really butt ugly, it's easier for for you to make money. Like everyone's cards are different, right? People would think if you're just an average everything, you kind of have a pickup. You kind of have not the illusion of choice, but you have like analysis paralysis where you can ascend in different status, money, looks, right? Basically the 3 avenues, right? And status and money are, you know, they're kind of close to each other, right?
Yeah.
But where did I put status? Status is the middle, money to the right, looks to the left. And looks include like health, being jacked, good face, height, right? Definitely going to Guatemala for research purposes.
Damn it, Ozzy.
Yeah, some of those bitches are mean though. There's some crazy ass in Chile too. There's some crazy ass shit where like the bitches fight each other. It's insane. Like they kick each other. Basically, every year they have a contest. I think it's in Peru. They have a contest where like, let's just say you got problems with some bitch. You had a big problem with some lady, right? At the end of the year, at the contest, you fight at the end of the contest and you just beat the shit out of each other.
It's called Tancuncui Festival, where men and women settle grudges through supervised fistfights on Christmas Day in the Andes. Damn.
And the most violent ones are the woman ones. This is all you got to know. The woman fights, like, because they're actually, you only challenge somebody to this because you actually have big, oh, yeah, show this, Kyle. My God, bro. Woo, these bitches. Dog. That's hate.
Dog.
That's hate, bro. No, go back to no, the first one you showed.
Oh, well, fuck.
There's no, it's in the pictures. There's hatred. This whole shit of like women hate each other. Women hate each other so much because they know what they are. Look at that, dog.
Look at this
closed
shit.
fist, bro. I'm not like I'm not gonna lie. One of our grandmas kind of looks like this. Oh my God, dude. This is you see when I say some shit, it's real, bro. I really mean it. It's coming from there's a lot of information stuck in this brain, bro. It's just to get it out. But you think I'm grifting with this knowledge, bro. It's for real, dude. There's some real shit right here. All right. Now, okay. Oh, here's one of the worst things. This is a real thing. When you're fat, you have hope because you don't know how ugly you are. You can only go up. When you're skinny and ugly,
it's rough.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like people around you like, damn, Miguel, you lost so much weight. You're so handsome. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, that's what everyone tells me. But you're like, man, Miguel está feo, way. Fuck.
Just keep fucking going now.
How dare you show me what I truly am?
I present to you a mirror.
There's something called a... Man, I'm giving sauce. I shouldn't get... I mean, this is for the Citadel, dog, because I gave the Citadel the move how to get, like, masculine. How to, like, really get these broad shoulders. There's something called... There's two things you can do. Standing military press. Right? With the barbell. Not dumbbells. Barbell. And a Reeves deadlift.
Ooh.
Michael Reeves. It's actually a shrug, not a deadlift. You basically grab like 45-pound plates. You lift it up like this, and then you essentially shrug it. And it's basically to crack and expand your clavicle, because this is the final bone to fuse in the male body. It fuses between 24 to 26. So your growth plates stop growing. Kyle, you have a year left.
Dog, I have 3 days. I got 3 days
Kyle,
left.
it's better. Yeah,
hold on, right I'm going to the gym right now.
It was just Kyle's all day like this.
I got 24 hours.
405. But basically, this is the clavicle right here is the last bone right here. You can crack this, make it wider, expand it, and it gives you broad shoulders. You can make your shoulders broader over time by doing. Now, there's genetic limits, of course, because there's people, I've seen them, they just have these, I mean, they're like this wide. You can make yourself,
yeah.
You know,
big difference when you're trying to look like a Dorito.
Yeah, there's an inside joke me and Kyle have. It's about this thing called Dragon Ball poop. Or
no, Dragon Ball PP. Yeah,
PP, right?
It's a fucking YouTube.
Yeah. So if you know about ants, right? The bigger the ant, the more. So an ant can lift. I mean, stupid amount. Like, what's the thing? How much can an ant lift on average?
Ant body
strength. Yeah, there you go.
10 to 50 times your own body weight, or even depending up to 100 times.
Even to 100 times. Okay, cool. I want to show this. So now show this on the screen, Kyle. Just so I'm not talking shit. Dumbbell lay raises will have you looking brawly to a point, but you have to put pressure on it. So this is where the deadlifts came in, because I always deadlifted conventional, not supinated, conventional. But I also did heavy shrugs, and I did everything else, and I barbell rode. All this does put pressure on your shoulders, but this is more of an exaggerated. You're in kind of a compromised position where, like, it basically you're kind of expanding. It's kind of like you're expanding the weight like that, basically.
Yeah.
To forcefully pull it back. So an ant can have depending on the species, can have anywhere from 10 to 50 on average, to even some up to 100 times their weight. So in this whole thing, there's a joke is like the Frieza's going like, I'm as strong as an ant if an ant was this big. And then Goku's like,
wow, that ain't shit.
And he goes, oh! That's actually a
significantly
substantial amount of weight. Because like 10 extra pounds. Holy shit, that's 1,000 pounds. He can lift more. That's why, like, we've always. So I look at Kyle and I go, Very like inside jokes, and now you are a part of it. So there's some hope there, because like so that the thing is, if I can't get taller, I can get wider.
Yeah.
Because bro, being wide is awesome. I sometimes hit my shoulders on fucking doors. I do.
You know,
but
when you're in there,
bro, I've been in elevators, and like,
you got to give me space.
You could hide people behind me. Like, it's insane, dude. Like, this is why I like, they think I'm security all the time. When we go to, like, if I'm wearing my suit, like, that's why I don't wear the suits all the time, but sometimes I wear a black suit and shit, and they think I work at the club. They think I'm literally the VIP guard man. It's happened to me multiple times. It's like, hey, you work here. Where's the, like, I'm like, yeah, the bathroom's over there. Yeah.
The bathroom's over there. Bro, gotta go sideways.
You gotta go side. No, yes. Yeah, not lying. Yeah. Does coconut oil help with
combing
or growing? You mean like, you want thicker eyebrows? Let me know, Ricky. Supposedly Ricky's coming here in 2 days.
Oh shit!
I don't know. We'll see what's up, bro. Hit me up on Insta. No, that's the worst place.
It's Twitter.
But my Instagram is ridiculous. Dude, I did this whole thing about this Jewish lady taking over Mexico, and there is motherfuckers. I was talking about this today earlier with somebody with Oz. It's been like a month since I dropped that reel. There's still people. It got thousands of comments. There's people arguing still in the comments of that Instagram post from a month ago. 200 comments deep. A month later, there's still motherfuckers arguing with each other. A month
Look at that.
afterwards,
Ozzy's out here.
they won't let it go. It's like they don't even know I made the reel anymore. They're just like, "Fuck you, Jew! No, Jew, fuck you! No, they're you." As a matter of fact, you're stupid. No, you're stupid. Your mom's stupid. I mean, these comments are just like, "Your mom's a bitch." No, your dad's a bitch.
And then 3 hours later, nah, your grandma's a bitch.
There's people in there that won't let it go. I'm almost convinced it's AI bots arguing with each other now.
I honestly wouldn't doubt it.
I'm gonna be with the wifey, the daughter.
El Ricky.
El Ricky. No.
Oh my god! Like la nopalera.
La nopalera. But if you want thicker eyebrows, minoxidil. Liquid minoxidil. Let me look up Intellect Shop minoxidil or something. I'll show the website. I'll have a code. It'd be like code DCC for 15% off.
Intellect what?
Intellect. Just look Intellect Shop hair. Intellect hair care. Yeah. Not now.
This one?
Yeah, this right here. Go to this website. I'm gonna put you guys on. You guys. How to blast trend and 10% off. There you go. Click that off, Kyle. Okay, shop hair loss prevention. Go to supervolting shampoo. This is the shampoo all you guys should be using right here. If you're not balding, you're on steroids, you're on TRT, you use this shit.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Once, maybe twice a week.
Yeah, especially if it has this.
Now, go back to the screen, Kyle, to me so I can see my face for a second. An ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure. Okay? If you're like, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not losing hair or nothing like that, but I'm getting older. Get the Quest away. Actually, how much does it cost?
Like, it's not even that expensive.
Oh shit, where'd it go?
No, it just booted me out.
Okay. Scroll up.
$27.
$27. I buy the 70. I buy the 3 bottles, dog. Now, also go back. Conditioner. Also buy this.
Use a conditioner.
This doesn't stop you from losing hair. What it does is it thickens up your hair, so it makes your hair look. So if guys are like, "Man, hair's starting to thin out," it makes your hair look nicer. It thickens up your hair so you don't have bald spots and last a little longer.
Peppermint oil, ginger oil.
Yeah, the peppermint oil really works. It kills us. It kills
tea tree oil too. Yeah.
But if you're really balding, I mean, this is going to slow it down, but it's not going to stop it. There you go. This right here, liquid minoxidil, 5%. This grows your beard and any hair. It basically stops you from losing the hair on your head. It will slightly regrow your hair. That's all it'll do. It's prevention. Okay? Now put me back in the face for a second. Yeah, I'll drop that link.
I'll literally get it and put it in right now.
Should I? What? I don't know.
Beaker Max.
Now, the one I'll warn you guys about using this one thing. Some people, you get a heart palpitation, like a hot flash. Some people are sensitive to it, so you try a little bit on. You can rub it on. You rub it on your face here and here. It'll thicken up. It works. This shit works so good on every hair on your body. You could literally put it on your. You put it on your arms. You would get grizzly arms. You put it on your face. You put it on your head. Nothing. So it literally was. So if let's just say you were balding, it will stop the balding. Like let's just say your hairline was like going like retracing backwards like this. It would stop the retracement, grow it back to where it was, and then stop right there. It basically stops it from going away. But you would need a micro needle to actually grow more hair on it. And this is where, go back to the website. Go to micro needling pen. Not the drum roll is gay. Micro needle pen. So these are the needles. So the reason you don't use a derma roller The derma roller, it basically basically you can get an infection with the derma roller. Okay. Sometimes you want to stamp. If you're ever going to use like a physical version of it, go back to the screen for a second. You put my face up for a second. Or full screen, me actually. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. Basically, I don't know. Let's just say this is the derma roller, right? I'm derma rolling this. You could actually end up like causing more acne and actually end up like
infecting your hair follicles.
You can infect the hair follicles, especially because some black people and some like that's actually kind of like, it's weird. It's like there's actually a very large percentage of African Americans, white and Hispanic, believe it or not. Asians usually don't get it. That get like ingrown hairs because of the hair, how coarse their hair is. Yeah. So it can really fuck your skin up if you're not careful. There's just eat good token, my dog. No, bro, that's a lie. There's people who eat really good and they're balder than a motherfucker.
Genetics.
Your genetics are just gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes
there's bald dudes in high school, dude.
Yeah. I'll just go to Turkey. It's true. If you want to go to Turkey, but you got to already be gone, bro. So you already know, like, I'm cooked.
Yeah.
You already know you're
if you know you're cooked.
You know, if you're cooked already, then you're cooked. This is why this is prevention. Okay? An ounce of what? You mean buying some at the buying when shit's red? Selling when it's I get rich? Whoa. Genetics, yeah, your genetics vaccine. Because this is not like a surgery. You can just do it yourself. So you can microneedle okay. There's a derma stamp, which means it's like a stamp. You know how stamps are flat and you go like this?
Exactly like this. Stamp.
This causes the holes that you make in your face. So it basically has more places for the hair to come out. And then when you add minoxidil, it will literally thicken up your beard like crazy. And then you will have a really thick, nice beard. I don't really do it, but like just FYI. The microneedle pen's even better because it's a machine, it's more accurate, and then you can adjust how deep you want to go into your skin. Usually what's recommended is 1.5 on the thing. Any more than that, you have to be really careful because you can actually cause bleeding. And there's tons of proof this shit works. You're poking little holes this way before you do it, right? You get 91% alcohol.
Yeah.
Put a little what do you call it? Like a little shot glass of alcohol. You dip that in there, even if it's brand new, just in case to disinfect it. You put it in there, let it dry, and then you get the beard. You can thicken up your eyebrows. You can microneedle your eyebrows like this. Your eyebrows will come in thicker. You can thicken up your mustache. Literally all this. I can thicken all this out. It's just like I get acne when I've done it before. I've gotten acne from doing it. I've broken out.
Is sensitive.
Yeah, my skin is super like beyond sensitive, but it is what it is. And
you can massage it usually.
You can massage the area. Yeah. This also works unbelievable. This is where this plus minoxidil liquid form actually can regrow your hair. It's this plus this can actually to increase. Yeah, because it increases blood flow. Exactly. Mind you, see?
Because we learned when things swell, they get better.
So, but you can do the beard. You can do the beard in this twice a week. You can only do the top of your head once a week because your head's much more sensitive. Believe it or not, it's a lot more sensitive, and you have to go 1 point because unless you're bald or unless you shave your hair off and microneedle that way, your hair kind of gets in the way of the microneedler.
Yeah.
So it's really I've used it to kind of grow back, like this right here. I used to have I've actually grown my hairline down doing this. Like I'll say I've grown my hairline forward about like 0.5 inch to 1 inch.
Ooh.
Legitimately. And then use minoxidil. But the problem, here's the annoying thing about minoxidil, how it works. Okay. You have to do it twice a day. The microneedling is cool because you do it once a week and you go to work, right? It also feels incredible. Your hair is itchy. Scratches the shit out of your hair. But go back to the hair loss prevention shit. So go back to the microneedle pen. Okay. So full screen it. Okay. When you buy this, you buy the pen. It's just a pre-order now because you see it's sold out already because I told everyone about it. God damn it. You see, I sold it out already. No, but make sure you buy those needle cartridge replacements because you're going to need them. You can reuse those. I would honestly say you can reuse those. I think you can use them 2 to 3 times. So that'll last you about each one of those lasts you about 3 weeks. But you have to clean. So once you're done, you clean it with alcohol, you put it away. And then before you use it again, you clean it again with alcohol. Let it dry.
Make sure dry it.
Dry it, yeah. Because the way alcohol works is that it basically the alcohol comes in there. It fucks up all the germs, but as it dries is what breaks it. It's sort of like it's like when your hair gets all brittle, it brittles the germs, and then once it actually dries, they crack and break. So that's how the alcohol works in order to kill everything. It doesn't initially kill shit, but it really kills everything once it actually dries.
Yeah,
basically. So don't make the mistake because there's people that like, oh fuck, I'm out. So like you think like, all right, I'll buy one of these machines, cool. And then like you can buy like 2 packs like that, and then you're good. I mean, you're basically good for a year or plus, basically. And yeah, let it dry. Let it ride. Yeah. But
Land on 17 black. Oh shit, Giggle, you're crazy, man. 17 black. Let's go. Crazy, dude.
Let it ride.
Wait, what? What? 17 black. Oh my god. Heck
shit.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go home now.
Let it ride.
Okay. Stop, Giggle. Stop. 17 black.
Let it ride.
You can stop now. 17 black. You can stop. Stop. Giggle.
The house always has the edge, Roy. The house is edging. Fuck Vegas. Fuck yeah, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell.
What are you guys doing?
Shut up, Ugg. We're fucking crypto gurus.
You're literally buying coins because the names make you laugh.
Okay, now type in shit, piss, fart, poopy, butt, ass coin. See what comes up. Yeah, okay. I just bought it.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Let's fucking go. We made 100K.
What?
okay, so it's an important question, right? Because my channel's about ascending your wealth, your life, your status,
Wealth
your
and
money, and
health.
everything. Yeah. But mostly that money. But how long will you see results with a needle? Okay. On your beard, immediately. You'll start seeing, so here's the thing, the monoxide, you can just microneedle alone and you'll get results. That's really cool, actually. You just do it, like there's power modes, there's like 1 through 9. Do not, it's kind of like, do not do step 15. Start on 1. It's gonna be like, because you go to 9, it's moving so fucking fast. You'll literally start bleeding because you can be retarded and like put it like, let me crank it all the way to 2.5 mgs, and then you could like, you'll literally bleed your shit out, dude. Don't do that. Play around with it, like on your beard. You could like here because it's already there's nothing here, right? You could put it to 1 or 1.5 is usually the recommended. It really goes in, but like you just do whatever feels, start with that, right? And basically like think of an imaginary line, go like you go, and you'll see because you'll turn it all red. It heals pretty quickly within a day. It won't even be red anymore. And with the beard, here's the thing with minoxidil and the microneedling on the beard, you'll start getting little hairs almost right away. Like within 3 days, you'll start seeing little hairs. You're like, oh shit, it works. And then what happens is some of them fall out, and then eventually they really start growing in, and you'll start getting a thicker beard. If you concentrate on it, you can get a really thick. I should be following my own advice on this shit, really. But like, it really would work in about like 3 months. You'd see like, fuck, bro, I actually have a beard now, like a decent one. Now, if you're a person that doesn't have much of a beard, right?
Tell me about it.
Yeah, right. Genetically, it'll just be like, wow, I have a kind of a patchy beard now. Versus guys who already kind of have a beard. Damn, dude, I got a thick, like fucking alpha beard now. That's the big difference. But like but a guy who doesn't have a beard can get a beard.
And then you keep shaving it and it comes back.
Yeah. Right. Now, the minoxidil works. You could do it once a day. Let's just say you put the minoxidil, like I wear a glove. I like, you can just put it on your hands. You're fine, right? It's only gonna get hairy palms. But like, usually you wear a glove or whatever, and then you can just slap it on your face right here, this and stuff, go like that and shit. And once a day, and that's all you need to do. And you grow your hair, you grow your beard out pretty well. Within 3 months, you're going to see a big difference. But like with the beard, the microneedling on the head one, it's a much more of a process. Like if I'm being completely honest, like I would say after 3 months of doing it, I then like, even my barber was like, dog, bro, your hair is growing in crazy. What the fuck? It works. Has anyone experimented? Yeah, there's Asians that have done it. Yeah, there's Asians that have done it. It takes longer for Asians because the more like you don't have facial hair, the more it's more time, but you do get it. I've seen Asians do it. Watch Asians on minoxidil. Yeah. Kyle, pull it up right now. And you also got to know if you want a beard too. Because like beard, like this is something they say in the looks maxing community and like in the like. Yeah, go ahead, click it. Yeah, you can click that.
The Reddit one.
It's Reddit. Hopefully there's some pictures.
No, they never post those.
Fuck it. This is why Reddit's gay as fuck.
Yeah.
See, I gave him. All right, go back and go to images. Go monoxide beard. Yeah. I'm here to ascend my guys, bro. Watch. Okay. Now full streaming house, I can see it all. Okay. And okay, so click on the third to the top. So that's probably, look, 2 years on minoxidil. So like it is more work, but you can go from like that guy would probably not have a beard for 10 years.
Yeah.
And he sped it up.
A 20-month journey.
Yeah. That's actually and that's on hard mode genetics.
Yeah.
There's white people. It's in you, bro. There's Mongol genetics, bro.
W looks Maxi channel.
W looks Maxi channel. Yes. Now scroll up. No, actually, go back on that white dude right there. Right there. That's legit. You could do that. Yes.
2 years.
Doesn't that almost look like
Rogaine too?
This on Rogaine's 5% minoxidil, except Rogaine is a foam.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one secret. So I actually tried it one time just to try it. Because like I love experimenting with all this shit. I was like, ooh, this is cool. This is cool for hair growth. Why not? Right? Because who wants to go bald? Right?
Dude, he went.
Damn, Yakuza boss.
He went from K drama to
like, oi. Oh my god, dog. That's crazy. Yeah, look, yeah. My beard used to be more like that one actually. Not the top, the bottom. The like. No, the one on the whole left. I mean to the right. Sorry. The more to the right, the most right. Nick, on the tape talk. Keep going. Forget it, Kyle. Jesus Christ. All right, whatever. Actually, so this is how you put it on the beard. It comes with a dropper. You can put it on the beard like this, right? That's one way to do it. I have found the best way to do it is to just put it on the glove. And then just you can sort of rub it on your face where you really like you can get really like good on it, and then you can rub some more, and then you can go like this under your beard, or you can use the thing like the foam. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you the truth. The liquid is superior, absolutely like superior on everything except your head. But here's the thing: is in order to do your hair, because you can't do the glove thing with your hair. You could, but it's just not gonna be that effective. You have to like drop the droplets on this. What happens is you end up fucking causing rain. You literally are dripping down your fucking face like this. It's really fucking, this is where like, I would say Rogaine on your hair is a lot more effective. You just go, and it's much more effective. And they put something in the Rogaine. Now, I know they're lying about it. I think they put a thickening agent for your hair because your hair looks way thicker on your head. So where the liquid would be like is kind of A tier or S tier is like you microneedle and then you put minoxidil on your finger. It's really good for the corners because you don't have to go crazy with the amount. You can tap in a really good amount. You go like I would do this. I put minoxidil and go like
wipe it across
and put it in these corners, and that works. And I can prove it to you, it's worked on my hairline. But for the rest of your hair, it's fucking like it is literally like it drips around. It's so fucking annoying. And here's the annoying thing: you got to do it twice a day. Ugh. So this is where I did more research. Now, there's also another thing. If you are on Trentanoin, so you can mix Trentanoin. There's like a topical version, which is like a cream, and then there's a pill version. Will it cause? No, it will not cause ED. No, it won't cause ED. Sometimes people get flushing. Like you can look at the yeah. Go ahead, minoxidil.
So it's more anecdotal rather than actual
clinical
studies or anything.
You basically show the screen now.
Want me to?
Yeah, show the screen. This is important.
Okay.
Whoa.
What
the fuck? Yeah, so anecdotal reports, some individuals report ED, libido using minoxidil shows improvements after stopping the medication. Basically, you can honey dick. You basically can placebo affect yourself.
Yeah, if you're going to think it's going to affect you, you might make it actually affect you more than it really would.
You want to know something crazy? Is that if you, so go back to StreamYard, you can actually cause hair loss because you think you're having hair loss. Do you know that shit?
The power of the mind.
The power of the mind's crazy. You literally like, I don't know. I think my hair's thinning. You start pulling your hair a lot. You start touching your hair. You start like, am I fucking?
You notice it more.
You're like, oh no, a hair. Like you're like, what the fuck? Like, and you literally can literally mind fuck yourself into starting to lose hair.
I can't. I have to avoid all cortisol spikes.
Yeah.
Bro.
You want to know something crazy? So, this is both in male and females. Okay, the human mind's very powerful, right? Both in males and females. So there's something called prolactin. All right, when you take tren, you spike prolactin. Cultivate baldness. Yeah,
cultivate baldness.
Yeah, it's the one of the few bad cultivates. All right, you can cultivate. God damn it, cultivate baldness. Oh my god. Stress as well. Yes, stress. I've seen girls. I've seen girls lose their hair from stress.
Yes.
I dated a girl that lost about. In like a 4-month span, I saw her lose about 50% of her hair. She literally, her hair thinned out, and her hair went from her ass to her shoulders in 4 fucking months. And okay, let's be more fair, like 6 months. And I had sat down and talked to her. Was like, what the fuck's happening? Are you okay? What the? I mean, I got her to quit the job. I was like, no. There's no way. Like you are not going to continue to do. You are ruining my fleshlight. Like you like. It was a stressful job. She was making a lot of money doing it, but I'm like, I had to come to Jesus moment with her, and I said, you can't handle this. You're not. You are literally. It's like what's that superhero? The Boys. You know what that chick's the assistant that ends up becoming the vice president? She's like pulling shit out of her hair. It was getting that bad where like she was so stressed out, she was like pulling her hair, like her hair was like literally in chunks. Like not her, but like that's in the Boys. That's a real thing, you guys.
Yeah,
The thing is, girls grow their hair back. Guys girls have like the goated genetics for hair. Because a girl would be God knows, like they would be beyond cooked if like. You know how crazy shit's getting? There's a lot of like I'm seeing a lot of Asian and black girls are doing this because they have really big foreheads. Actually, some Latinas, but they just won't do it. But like there is starting to be a trend of like women going to Turkey, not to get hair, like their hairline's perfect. The problem is that their forehead's so big, their hairline looks like jacked. They're getting a hair transplant to lower their fucking forehead. To get, and which is, I was like, that's kind of smart.
Yeah, but imagine you have them babies in the fucking, 40-inch TV fucking curved head comes out.
The baby?
Yeah, because even though you change your
This is called fraud. This is called fraud maxing.
Yeah.
Like women fraud max. Like women are not as good looking as you think they are. They're just not. They're just not because they're putting makeup on. It's like they're women fraud max. Thank God I never dated a girl with no tits, but like. Girls put in fake. They have push-up bras. They have fake bras. They like back when in the corporate days and stuff, they put shoulder pads on their fucking shoulders to make themselves wider. Fucking insane, right? They height max. I mean, they wear heels. They put makeup on. They fucking have fake eyelashes if they don't have eyelashes. They put fake boobs on if they don't have fake boobs. They don't have an ass. They put a fake ass. They get BBLs.
They darken their eyebrows.
They put blush on their cheeks in order to like, oh my God.
Plus cheeks
to the max.
Show, fertility.
Makeup is the best fraud max. It's true. So, but like, I mean, the thing is, just do what you have to do. Not like, no, scroll up. I remember seeing a comment. Maybe I can find it myself. Let's see. Okay, this one right here. I have no interest in look maxing, no time to look pretty like a female while being broke. Priorities first. So focus on looks maxing when I become a millionaire and saying ain't ugly is just bro. So there's some truth. So basically, yeah, you're prioritizing this, but there is simple things like let me not like you can like it doesn't cost anything to starve, Max.
It doesn't cost anything.
It does ruin muscle though if you do it bad. Like
Yes.
there's people who like they lean out too fast, but like it sounds like a lawsuit. Check with my what? But yeah, look. That's also a little cope. That's cope. There's some cope in there. But it's like no. Right now, I'm prioritizing my money, and I had to do it too. I literally, I fucking said fuck my health. I literally stopped going to the gym. Well, my back was fucked, so I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna maximize like all my time to crypto, and then it was my life ascended because my finances went exploded. But it's a hype, but I to the detriment of my health. And I was able to do that because I was in my 20s. And then my late 20s, but I was able to do it. Now in my 30s, I've been fixing the fucking problems I did to myself to like, I basically just, I let everything go. It was like I did a deal, like not deal with the devil, but like, it's just like, I let it all go. I hyper-focused into one thing so much in order to break through.
Everything goes down.
But like I sacrificed my health to do it. And now I'm fixing all that because I got the dough now and like, but it
was better to plant the tree beforehand.
Yeah, because like maybe I'll get into like a gym thing at some other time, because that's like the whole nother thing and stuff like that. But like I think I thought about it. I looked back on these old photos I had and everything like that, and I basically in 10 years I did like 3 bulks basically, and like maybe one bulk was useful.
Yeah.
The other bulks were fucking a waste of time, and like I overdid it, and like a part of me just basically wanted to go like. I wanted to go out and have some drinks and eat bad food and shit and like, go on dates. And it was just like, ugh, but I was like, hey, why not? Cause like I coped it with like, but I'm working out so I won't get that fat. But then as soon as I didn't work out,
you got fat.
It turned really bad basically.
Well,
yeah. Go to church, read the Bible, hit the gym, go for a run, eat healthy, simple as that. The looks. Yeah. Cause the thing is too, is like also if I was better looking, if I was able to be more thinner, good at looking, and I probably would have made more money because the way I got jobs was basically knocking on doors, saying hi to people, texting people.
If you're more approachable and you look better,
you're more likely to land it. And also, like I would say here's the thing: I will be in the landscaping game and the construction. Well, it's more than the landscaping. The landscaping game and like anything to do with my business. 90% of my customers are female.
Mostly women.
Mostly older women.
And wouldn't they want a hunk guy working for them?
Right. So if I was more of a mandingo, I would have made more of that bingo. You know what I'm saying? I would have made more money. Faster, probably. So hire Chad. Yeah. I mean, literally. Chad does what the fuck he wants.
Yeah, and Chad gets hired.
Yeah. Because then you could be a sort of chatty and you'd be like, dude, look at you, bro. You look great, man. Yeah, I do look good. Huh?
Yeah. I never noticed it.
Dude, bro, you're like, damn, dude, I'm trying to get white as you, man. Stop, dude. Don't stop.
Don't stop. Keep going.
Don't keep going. Right. And of course, then you meet like 1 out of 10 customers that's just like,
it's just business.
It's just business and stuff. But like most people, it's not business. It's everything. Dude, because it's an emotional thing. They're like, it's humans.
Humans want to be around people, man.
Yeah. This guy's like, I mean, he's so put together and in shape and shit. He's going to do a good job. He is going to do a good job.
Yeah. You're more trusting.
I mean, they're like, imagine you're like, because back then I was like, this is way back in the day. Like I was charging like $35 an hour per guy or whatever. Right. So I could have like, if I was more chatted up, I was like, it's 45 per guy, this and this. If I had like, 5 guys working on the job, I'm making another $50 more an hour. And if a job takes a week or 2 weeks, 8-hour days,
dude, you're more likely to get.
I've just added thousands and thousands of dollars, and literally it just adds up to this point. Even if it was just $5 increase, even if it's just a $5 increase, because when you have workers at scale, that's scaling basically. So like if I was doing a job where it would take me about like 120 hours to do a job, right? And I'm able to get 120 hours times, let's see, 5 guys times even just $5 more an hour would be $3,000 more per job, for a job of that size. Just an extra $5 I'm able to charge more because you're able to honey dick a customer.
Yeah.
And then you're still going to do a great job. You're going to do a great job. You're going to do everything you can. And then 2, because you're better looking and stuff, they're going to, it's 2. Clad gives us,
Chad gives +2 maximum.
Points, right? But it's true. I probably would have made more money, right? But there's also this other thing too, is that also their perception of, so they also want to see a beaner, like in the landscape game and stuff. Like it's like Mexican, like a Mexican from Mexico beaner versus like this person,
Mexican American.
But there's like little things in there, but like it is what it is. But yeah, generally it's an easier ride. It's your playthrough in the video game is easier being better looking.
Yep.
Period. But I totally understand hyper focusing on this, like, because that's how you get the most done. You hyper focus on one thing and then you course correct a little bit. But you could sort of like, let me just do a little cut. You could just do like, hey, I'm gonna cut a little bit and then still work hard.
Yeah.
And that's it, and like, you don't have to like fucking meal prep and do all this other crap, but like if you don't want to, right?
I mean, at the end of the day, you should be learning how to intuitively eat
Yeah.
without having to count your calories.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. After seeing enough BBLs and seeing enough like surgeries on girls and shit, like the titty ones, I understand. Okay, yeah.
There's nothing you can do.
But like, those BBLs are mid as fuck, bro.
Well, of course. It's because
they're almost none of them are done right. There's like a 1% of them where a girl does just a little bit. And it's like, all right. That's not ridiculous, but it's like you kind of plumped it a tiny. But they never do a tiny bit. Because I don't know if it's the doctors are trying to like just pack it in there, but like there is some Chad doctors out here that know how to do it, where they just get just like the raise and they stop.
Well, it's most of these. It's because the doctor will always recommend you what'll look best for you, right? But problem is,
have you seen these bitches?
Well, it's the women. They choose more.
Have you seen these bitches?
Have you seen their fucking quad to ass ratio, dude? It looks
Yeah,
fucking
I mean, Kim
retarded.
Kardashian. I mean, it's all Kim Kardashian's fault and a bunch of other bitches. It's their fault completely. They monsterized. I mean, they've ruined so many. But like guys are hurting because here's the thing. The one thing why guys do like BBLs and this shit is because it's like a girl with big ass hoop earrings. She looks a little goofy, but she still looks good. She looks feminine still. She's looking feminine. It's ridiculous, but she knows she's going to give that ass up. So let me lock in a date or two, and I'm going to smash this chick. And so guys like basically it's like, I'm not going to marry this girl, but she's so slutty, I might got a chance to put a dick in. And that like that's got to be what's behind most guys' head, because that's the way I would think about it. I'm like, I got this flat as a fucking rail chick here who's like all personality, and I got this chick that's got her ass out to here and she's kind of showing half her ass cheek. I'm very likely to smash the ass cheek girl. Let me be proactive. Hedge my bets. I think, and that's really what I think. It really, the problem is like dudes catch feelings, and then also manipulations and shit. No, the butterfly tats is a no-go for me, dog. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's scary.
You want a bit of a hoop earring, not too big, but like you don't want to fucking like the donks of fucking like hoop earrings, but like you're for sure smashing if she got hoop earrings, because girls like it's sort of like girls wear more red when there's a portion of their ovulation period basically where like they're most fertile.
Yeah,
this is when they wear red. This is when they dress sexy, because their body's telling like I'm just dressed good today. No, it's deep down their body's telling them to like get pregnant. And that's when they're more into alphas and into like, alpha fucks, not beta bucks. They're not going to show it on this crap because Ludo, yeah.
It's all the ludophagia, but
yeah. But you do like this week. What's today?
Today's Wednesday.
No, I'm going to. It's going to be, let's see. I think Friday.
Well, I mean, after that Friday, there's only 3 more leg days for the year,
That's true. Isn't it crazy, bro? There's only like 3 leg days left in the year.
I know, dude.
This year's going fast, bro.
So quick.
What's your thoughts on back shots?
Back shot tats? Tramp stamps.
Oh, dog, come on. I mean, if you want to just smash for fun, sure. But like, but like, here? Nah, dog. That ain't it, bro. And that shit's hell out of fashion now. Like, I think girls know that. You got to make fun of these tats, and the younger crop goes, nah.
And this is a good question right here. It said, marriage right after a man becomes rich, or wait a few years enjoying wealth single?
Brother, know the answer, dog. But then sometimes you find the right, because here's the problem is that like
if you don't have prior experience, it's going to be harder to find the right one because you don't know what you're looking for.
Right. And also too is like everything tastes good to a man. Everything tastes good to a man that's starving.
Yep.
if you're literally, because you monk mode yourself. One thing about monk, the moment you get a morsel, a taste of pussy, you lose your mind. She's the one. And you'll do it to yourself because your body's like, this stupid motherfucker has kept me starving of coochie. I'm not gonna let this coochie go. This may be the last coochie I ever get. And that's I'm really, bro, even more. I'm Muslim to wait.
He says, I'm Muslim. I have to marry a girl before I smash.
If you really do believe in that, then
that's on you.
You have to go to the motherland.
That's the roll dice.
You're not gonna find that. It's gonna be so hard for you to find that here in the States, dog. I'm gonna tell you that. Like, I'm gonna tell you that right now, bro. But no, I do not know. If you're religious,
yeah, that's you.
That's you. That's absolutely, and I honor that. That's totally okay. But you're gonna have to go back to the where basically they're more repressed in the motherland to pick up. You're gonna have to pick up traditional chick. How the fuck are you gonna find a virgin and fucking? You can do it if you know a family and she's 16 and she's gonna turn 18 soon. And
finding a girl that does this right here, marry
before I smash. I mean, that's tough. I mean, you're basically going to have to buy her.
Yeah, exactly. The plan is to go to Middle East and find a woman.
Oh, then so that's why you want the money.
Yeah.
You see, it always goes back.
You
to
just
pussy.
don't want to get one.
It just goes back to the pussy. That's why it's so easy to figure out the guys.
Yeah,
they're all money, pussy, money and pussy, pussy and money and pussy. And then no. I want to be as famous as possible. So I get the pussy, then the money. The money. Oh fuck, dude. The hardest thing to get is status. It's status and getting famous is the hardest one to get out of everything because it's so much random, or you have to be so like proficient in this, or you have to be Clav to he's getting famous off of that, right? Like the status shit is so hard to get. You have to be lucky you're famous, or you sign deals with the right people to get you sign a deal with Aiden Ross and he'll blow you up and shit like that. Yeah. And then finally you got some motion because there's dudes there's an old line from the 80s. If crack didn't exist, you fuckers would still be virgins.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. What's the name?
Men are simple. That's why we know each other. That's also we can fight. You can fight with somebody and then just bury it and stuff. But this is why you understand men. Your superpower is you understand men. If you know yourself, most men are almost the same. There is variances there, right? But as a man, you know yourself. And this is why women women lie to themselves. But then when it's female competition, they stop lying to themselves. This is why their hate is so horrible. When they hate another woman, it's because they truly know what other women are up to.
Sisterhood Uber Alice is a double-edged sword.
Status is all about who you know. No. So status is your status. If you're so famous, people know you.
Yeah.
Then eventually, because so many people know you and stuff, you're famous, you start getting connections. But it's the sort of thing where now on the internet, right? Status used to be you were an underling, you all these people, the community. Now the community knows you. All the big business leaders like you. You're like, hey Miguel, what's going on here? You start getting you start ascending that way. But we're not in that. We're in a globalized sexual marketplace that you can get famous off of being known as this person or that person, off your Instagram, off your Twitter, off your YouTube, off of streaming. That then people see you on Twitter everywhere. People are retweeting you. That you are known for being you at that point versus who you know now. And then as you acclimate to it and you've been around a time, then you actually can get friends on the same level. And then it becomes your and this is why the Citadel, why I talk about so much about the Citadel and stuff, is about, your network is your net worth. So if you don't have I tell this to my guys all the time, if you don't have a network of people and stuff, get in the fucking Citadel. What are you doing? Get in the Citadel. These people that are talking about crypto, if you want to get better at crypto, get around people talking about crypto.
Yeah.
It's ascend, bro. Ascend in the Citadel.
You're the sum of the people you hang around with, man.
What does Saigon say?
He said, thanks, Miguel and Kyle. All the chicks with backshot tats will go to one category from now on, the recreational one. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, there's always little exceptions to the rules.
There's always going to be an exception. At the end of the day, outliers exist, but outliers.
If we're talking about she got handlebars on her ass, on the back, dog.
Yeah, it's for the motion.
I remember I saw a girl once that had a tattoo on her lower back that says "Don't stop,"
bro.
On the front and back,
dog.
Right above the cooch, on their back.
God.
Don't stop. I'm telling you, my dick's taking me places I wouldn't go with a gun. You know what I'm saying? What if the tattoo say Saigon? Hey,
there you go.
There's girls on this planet with my name on them. True. This is true. Kyle knows.
Yep. I ain't saying.
Don't say shit, Kyle. You motherfucker. Don't say shit, motherfucker. That is kind of cool, though. Like, but anyway, that would be crazy, though, bro. You unwrap something and it says "Don't stop." For more instructions, flip around.
Flip around. Don't stop X2. It's squared.
What was that? There's this joke where this girl says like, "Oh, it's from American, not American Pie. It's like not another teen movie." And it was like the whore chick that's trying to get at Captain Rogers. You know, like that guy who plays Iron Man.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. Sorry, Chris Evans, who plays Chris Evans. The chick says is like, I don't know what's up with guys, and like, I tell them like they can fuck me in any hole, and they keep fucking me in the ass. Oh, didn't one say stop on? I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure it said the other one. But the Citadel is the greatest, man. For every month you're in the Citadel, you get $50 off the next crypto mindset course, which is coming soon. We'll announce when the dates are, but we also have we've officially decided the dates for the crypto mindset meetup.
Oh shit!
It's gonna be in beautiful Las Vegas, and the information and the sales of the tickets and stuff will go to the Citadel first.
Ooh.
So we'll be announcing that very, very soon. Me and Charlie are going to be doing a webinar. We're both in Vegas right now and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing some content and stuff like that. And we got some heat for the Citadel and the crypto mindset course and the cash out course. So it took us a minute because we were really there was a lot of stuff, a lot of moving parts and stuff. So we wanted to get at a place with good rates at the time, and also be the best deal for you guys. And
best
make
bang
it
for your buck.
Best bang for your buck, basically. We finally locked something down, so it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. So yeah. So join the Citadel, you guys. We're about to drop some heat and stuff. And I can say stuff in the Citadel where I can't say here. I can talk about peptides. There's stuff I just cannot say. Oh, Kyle, can you share the link to the website, the minoxidil website?
Yeah.
The microneedle stuff.
I already. Yeah.
Oh, just back. You can just back. Toggle back or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. Give them the website. Alt season this year? I believe so. I think there's going to be a bit of an alt season. It's needed, but not everything's going to pump. Like it's going to be like AI is going to have a run with OpenAI and a bunch of other things. Render's already moved a little bit. Website for
it's website for the minoxidil.
The minoxidil and the microneedle. That's one of the best that's the best microneedle you can buy for that money. There is one more expensive one. It's a big machine. It comes from Europe. It costs almost like 5 to 6 times more than that one. It's pretty legit.
Because this one's already $99. Yeah,
that's not $100. Yeah, the other one's like it's almost $400-$500.
God damn.
And that's the professional one that they actually use inside of spas. They do the actual that do all those treatments and stuff.
Yeah,
that one's even got more. Like it can pulsate. Like this one's just like, and that's all you need, right? But there's ones that can pulsate it, and they also sell different kind of heads. Like there's like 9 needles, 12 needles, 24 needle ones. There's like all kinds of really specialized needle heads and stuff like that. But that's like crazy. It's like
You would have like either your esthetician license to get it or some shit.
What's the website for hair supplements? I just got a transplant. Oh, shout out to you, dog. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't microneedle because you got to until your hair gets to it's starting growth point. Because like when you get a hair transplant, your hair kind of grows nice and then it falls off.
Yep.
And then it regrows really nice and stuff. Hit the gym, dude. I've hit the gym every day this week.
Ooh.
I have not missed a gym session this month.
Literally.
This year.
You hit the gym twice in 24 hours.
Yeah. If I don't go out tonight, I'm going to hit the gym again because I want to hit some more. I'm actually I've kind of like plateaued a little bit on my bench right now. So one thing, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add more mass to my arms to break through my plateau.
Yeah.
Because it's like you have to like when you bench, it's your triceps. When you row or pull or lift or like do what you're pulling with your biceps.
Yeah.
So basically I think I've hit like a point. So what I'm gonna do is I'm adding way more arms to my protocols, but I'm seriously like, I'm getting really good results. I've got like the mind mental. This is where like Cialis is really good. Cialis really makes you feel the pump, and you can really, I mean, you can't feel it's black shirt, but you can really like feel like the squeeze. Like one of the best things I've done really recently is like when I have like a 45, when I'm like curling like a 45, right? Like a strict curl. I really squeeze the top here, and then I've been doing a lot like
the eccentric out.
This part, so it's like
that's where the real mechanical tension really burns out.
Like the slow part. I see guys like,
yeah, just.
I mean, sometimes if it's heavy enough, you can do some cheat reps. Cheat reps are good sometimes, but not all the time, right? Because the biceps is like the way, like because it's really annoying. Like it's really hard to have heavy ass dumbbells. Like I mean, I've done it. I've curled ridiculous dumbbells before.
Your knees get in the way, dude.
Yeah, like I've done it before where I have to be like.
Yeah, it's like you're fucking
I'm like, you know, you're hitting shit like that. What does Diamond Degenerate says?
He says, "Do you like stadium craps or crabs?
Craps.
Craps, probably. But are you strictly a chip player? It's easier to control the dice on a short table, in my opinion."
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've played in some of the bucket ones. They're just not open very often. The only place I've seen them open, the small tables are in what is that place called? The really tall one,
oh my god, the ant. No. Badar?
No. Stratosphere? Stratosphere. The Strat. Yeah, the Strat. Yeah, so the Strat and stuff like that. Yeah, so the Stratosphere. Okay, also, if you're tall, like I got pretty long limbs. I'm not short and stuff like that. The taller you are, the harder it is to put muscle on your frame. You actually put on muscle the same as a short guy, except the short guy, because he's shorter and he has like the distance between like
more concentrated.
The distance between my elbow here to my top of the bicep to the shoulder is like this long. Like as an example, it's like, let's just say it was like this long, right? For a guy that's 5'5", we still grow at the same rate. I'm assuming there's some genetics there.
Yeah.
But that's why you know there's the whole thing. A 5'5" guy lifts weights.
Fucking balloon.
He balloons up like because he does it. His frame fills up faster. The taller you are, it just takes fucking more time. A lot. So there's negatives to being tall, but I'll take the tall. But
yeah, I'll take the negatives, please. I'll take the shorter lifespan.
This is true though.
This is true.
But it's not that the difference between a fight, like, you know, you're fine.
Big dogs
but it's 6'4" and higher that have the reduced life pretty badly. But I actually my favorite craps is crapless. I like crapless. I just like betting 12s, 11, 3s, and 2s. I like betting those extra degenerate numbers. I just win more money doing those, really. But
dude, I like playing bubble craps.
Bubble craps are cool too, yeah.
I feel like you get fucked.
I just like craps in general. It's one of my favorite games, but I like roulette and craps. And then if I'm feeling it, I'll just play. You know, I'll play a couple slots for fun.
He said, "Yeah, I went last week. They opened the time slots for most casinos. Planet Hollywood has them."
Oh, cool. Yeah, Planet Hollywood's cool. The chicks were more chopped. I'll tell you this: when the economy was really good, the chicks were like, I don't know. I've been in Planet Hollywood. The chicks were just more chopped, and it was just like more kind of fugly looking. The economy's getting bad, and people are getting desperate. You're getting hotter chicks. You're getting chicks that don't want to strip, but like are almost on there. What? Oh, am I? Chad. From all the way over there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
I'm shaking the building with my leg. Wow, that's crazy. I got wrecked on bubble craps. Bubble craps is a game of like,
I'm in and I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you take the money. You can
you
can pull the money back with one button, which is the sickest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having crabs sucks.
Hairless. That's actually why crabs have almost virtually disappeared. Is because people have shaved their pubic hair off.
Yep.
It's caused a Holocaust level event for that.
Crabs down bad right now.
Down real bad. But yeah, let me show something right here. Oh yeah, pull the screen up, Kyle. But yeah, this is the main thing right here. I mean, it's hope versus not. I mean, now I will tell the truth a little bit here. Now he was a looks maxer, absolutely, he is. But he was, the whole thing was get lean and get jacked, and that's just gonna help you pull bitches, which is true. Once you get six packed out, your face could be still buttery, but you're gonna be pulling more bitches than you ever pulled anyway.
It's like this guy that says Supernatural on the side right here. Says Zia's never needed a looks max. That's Cope.
He was looks maxing. Yeah, he was.
He just didn't know it.
No, well, he kind of did new. But he started doing like weird. He would do some weird shit to his face and shit. Yeah. And Clav is just like he's face maxing, but he's lacking. He's like lacking on the body right now because like the thing is with the Gen Z guys and then like looks maxers is that they're focusing so much on the face that they're like not putting super effort in lifting heavy. And the thing is, you have to be careful. It's like lifting heavy while still like maintaining weight. It's like you have to lean bulk or just like maintain and just keep going heavier and like
there's no such
you're not going to get too
bulking
bulky
anymore.
Even on steroids. Like you have to unless you're pushing the roids to a crazy extent.
Yeah,
like you could be on TRT and just lifting weights and you're not going to become like Mr. fucking Olympia. It's not happening, dogs. It's not happening at all. But this is so true though. It's like we're all gonna make it, bro. It's fucking over, bro. But it's fucking over, bro. And then there's like, we're all going to make it, bro. The world's going to get better if we all try together. Let's band together. He did say a lot of this. Yeah. Like, we're all going to make it, dudes. We're like, it's so fucking over, bro. But there's so less competition. I'm going to fucking win. Which is like, I want everyone to lose so I can win. So it's like, let me burn all the buildings. He is helping people out. But I'm saying, but this is like besides clapping them, there's a lot of them in the community are just like, they're almost like guarding the information. It's like, you have to find it to even get it.
Yeah, I mean, because during Ziz's time, there's still less competition.
Right.
There's more as a Gen Zer. That's why it's like this doomerism hits the gen because there's competition's fucking astronomical.
Yeah. Why does Clav look like he works for LinkedIn?
Right? It's like that's his profile.
Well. Clav looking like Superman. Well, there is archetypes that people work towards and stuff. So some people like you have like I can do it on later, but I just have to pull the research up to get it. But like you're Hispanic, there's certain like parable you can look up as an example. Okay, Mexican supermodels, male supermodels. Yeah, put a Mexican male. You can look up your race and stuff and start looking up like male supermodels and stuff like you would find somebody that kind of looks like you, and then you could like okay. The thing is with Mexican, there's like you can be white and fucking indigenous. Like
yeah, exactly.
There's huge there. Like, all right, so
this is
something like all these are actually Hispanic people. Like you would want to look like that guy right there. Like
this guy, this guy,
and so you get the body and shit. But the thing is, everyone's got funky abs.
This is just European look. The Europeans,
because
look,
Mexicans mix with European.
Like, well, I mean, but what I'm saying is that they're not brown Mexican.
Yeah, put brown, Mexican brown, put like brown or brown Mexicans rice model. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't even change. It's almost the same shit, but like you got a couple more up here. Like that's actually a real one. Like go to the left, like up next to the really Chad guy. The thing is, to the left, right. Keep going. There we go. There's that. That's a real one. That's actually a lot. Like a lot of guys could actually look like that. That's like now on the same picture. Go all the way up. This is really gay, Mikhail. No, go to the left. Up now. Go to the left. To the right. I'm sorry. Right. Left now. That guy. There's a lot of people look like that too. So you have to. I mean, you just have to look to see because it's like I'm a fucking snowflake, but there's actually a lot of people that kind of like they want to look exactly like you, but like you can sort of see like I can extend like it's almost like there's skill trees. If you think about it like a video game, there's skill trees. You're like, all right, I kind of look like I can look in these directions. I'll choose this one. And we're like you're not Anglo, and then you're like you're super like Akon black, and you're like I want to look like this white European dude. It's not happening. But then you look at like okay, what's some like you just have to find like your skill tree basically. Like you're a Ret Paladin, dog. I'm sorry, you're not a priest. It's not happening. Oh shit, dude. That was on the show here. Oh, let me. So okay, so this is actually, bro. Most of us are Gerardo Ortiz.
Chubby or Mexican dude.
Yeah, you have to lose the weight. Gerardo. Here we go, bro. Now there, yeah. Now this, a lot of people you can look like. Now, I mean, obviously he's kind of fat still, but like he is masculinizing his face. He's using the beard to show up high androgens and shit like that. That's actually a really good example, actually. So pull up a little bit. So like you could tell he has some muscle. He does have muscle. like lighter skinned Latino guy, but you also can look like a brown version of this a little bit. I've seen tons of guys like I've seen tons of people like this. The main problem with these guys is like they're almost there.
Yeah, but I mean, this
but
guy
they just
fucks
don't lean
because
down
he's a
more.
singer.
But they're there. Like he's sure the singer shit. But I've seen tons of guys. They're not singers. They're just workers and shit. And they look like this when they go out and they, nice suit and everything like that, or like wearing their shit. Like you can look like this. It's just like he's like needs to drop another 20, 30 pounds and he's there. So it's like, but that's still. But dudes are pulling hella bitches. Like look at that. I've seen it. They're at the dances getting hosed, bro. Because basically they're showing off like, hey, I have extra income. I look.
Well, it's
good.
a confidence game, and at the end of the day,
and then the
game is still game.
Yeah. So let me pull up my screen, Kyle. So one interesting thing is like, hey, RFK is over here with the new food pyramid.
He did the South Park thing, flipped it.
Yeah. At the top, steak, chicken, vegetables, and fruits. Nowhere to be seen. Foods with added sugar, ultra processed snacks, and candy.
W.
So let's full screen this. Do I have any audio?
Go for it.
Today marks a decisive change in federal nutrition policy made possible by President Trump's leadership and the work of Maha moms and public health advocates who demanded reform. Today, in accordance with President Trump's directive, Brooke and I will release the dietary guidelines for Americans 2025 to 2030, the most significant reset of federal nutrition policy in history. These guidelines replace corporate-driven assumptions with common sense goals and gold standard scientific integrity. These new guidelines will revolutionize our nation's food culture and make America healthy again. For decades, Americans have grown sicker while healthcare costs have soared. The reason is clear. The hard truth is that our government has been lying to us to protect corporate profit.
So we inverted the pyramid, which is really good. So take it down, Kyle. 1 second. So let me try to see where he put the actual thing here. Okay. So HS.gov. So pull it up. The new food pyramid. Protein, dairy, healthy fats, vegetables, and fruit. Dairy, sometimes for some people, like some people are just lactose intolerant. You got to know that about yourself. Usually the more indigenous and stuff you are, like that. Like, but you can actually gain those. Like some people have lactose intolerance, but they can slowly over time microdose it and shit, and actually gain the gut flora to actually process it. But it takes a long time and a lot of farts.
It's your microbiome that
He essentially is kind of doing like. This is kind of a bodybuilding diet in a way. It's like high protein, probably moderate fat, and then low carbs. I personally still like carb. It is tough, no carbs.
Well, it's, saying no carbs is bad is stupid, but I mean, it's in moderation. Everything's bad.
You want to know where the United States is going to get about 40% of its red meat?
Oh, I wonder where. who has the arable land and farmable land right now.
Argentina. So basically we're doing deals right now to go back to geopolitics. Basically we're cutting out the Russians and the Chinese out of all Latin America and basically forcing, we're basically causing like, okay, we need these guys to loyalty with us. And like, if we don't give them deals, then we're not. So like we're doing deals with Argentina, we're doing deals with Chile, Peru, a bunch of deals. We're going to start buying more on this side of the hemisphere in order to have like more economic pressure. Because basically the United States is like, fuck, we actually don't, like we've weakened our economic ties with these countries so much that they're like, trying to like sell it off to other people. Fuck. Okay, we need to start investing down here. So Argentina, we're about to get a lot of Argentinian food.
They have a lot of that yellow fat.
Yeah. Pull it up, Kyle. I'm addicted to Big Mac. I can't quit. Big Macs are okay, but not really. They're not all bad. Just switch up. Here's what you do, bro. Flying Dutchman.
Well, I mean, that's if you're near In-N-Out. This is true. You gotta know.
Where do you live anywhere? Like, do you live anywhere? Do you live in a cardboard box? Like, where do you live roughly? Killa Gaming. Colombia? No. Venezuela? No. But yeah, protein, dairy, healthy fats.
Downtown Toronto.
No, there isn't one. I know there's not. There's no way In-N-Out in fucking Canada. There's no way, dude. Is there really?
There's no permanent one, but there is like pop-ups that they have. But
yeah, so it ain't happening. Damn. Oof. Vegetables and fruit. Actually, you can order a triple pounder, triple quarter pounder.
I mean, even then, the fucking meat's mixed with like soybean and other crap, dude.
I know it's not that great, but it's like, or go to Wendy's. It's all beef. I think it is. I think it's all beef and shit. I don't know. It's not gonna be good anyway. But like, I understand you want to go fast casual, the whole grains. Yeah. Pull down one more time.
They need to talk about soluble and unsoluble fibers.
Yeah. Let me pull this up right here.
There's a guy on YouTube that does tier lists for fruits, foods, snacks, every single thing, and it's fucking amazing.
Pull it up. So, South Park has done a really good rendition of what's happened with the food pyramid.
The pyramid doesn't work. We've already tried it.
It's upside down.
What?
Sir, the pyramid is upside down.
Turn the pyramid upside down. You can't be serious. That would put butter and fat at the top of the damn food pyramid! Get the president on the phone. Tell him to have some steak with his butter. The pyramid doesn't work. We've already tried it.
It's actually true. That's the crazy shit. Is it's absolutely true, dude. Like, that's crazy, dude. But he's taking the sugar. There was actually some sugar stuff in there.
Yeah.
Like, in order to take it all out. Man, dude, they've been teaching us horse shit, bro. But you know who was on this shit first? The bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Bro, the meta, you want to be ahead of the meta? Bodybuilding. The bodybuilding forums, the looks maxing guys, and the red pill, and you're fucking straight out here, bro. He's like, tell the president he has to eat some meat with his butter. Fucking hilarious, dude. I'm gonna get a copyright strike for this, but I don't care.
It says that somehow Venezuela's not involved in the drug trade because the UN says they're not involved in the drug. I don't care what the UN says. The UN doesn't know what they're talking about.
UN, you have a problem with that? You know what you should do? You should sanction me. Sanction me with your army. Oh, wait a minute. You don't have an army. I guess that means you need to shut the up. That's what I do if I had no army. I would shut the.
It says that somehow Venezuela's not involved in the drug trade because the UN says they're not involved in the drug. I don't care what the UN says. The UN doesn't know what they're.
Yeah. Marco Rubio, pro counsel. Really funny. Where is now? Okay, this is hopefully this isn't some fake ass news, but it looks pretty real. But in these days, breaking: U.S. judge clears Elon Musk lawsuit against OpenAI for trial.
Cool.
The judge says there's a substantial disputed evidence making the case for an appropriate jury rather than dismissal. OpenAI violated its founding nonprofit mission by restructuring for a profit entity. Interesting. Are you entertained? Are you entertained? This is one of the craziest bitches in the game, bro. She's a Republican lady, man. Damn, this chick's fucking. She does some crazy shit. I think she literally burned the Quran on live because of shit she holds. Like, I mean, she's had some cool videos, but sometimes I'm like, damn, dog, it's a little like much sometimes. But shout out to her, bro. But like, anyways, yeah. And let me see, where the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? I was still on the same post. Whoops. Where is this here? I don't know. I found this really funny, but like, instead of like fighting over Greenland, what we should do is just marry Baron Trump to Princess Isabella from Denmark, and Greenland's given to America as a dowry payment. But there also was another thing. People were like, man, fuck that shit, bro. Let Baron marry the Princess of Spain and shit, and then we can remake the Spanish Empire. Shee. This is how it was done back in the day.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Marry into bloodlines. How do you think UK
That's a nice
UK?
picture. No, my boy, I mean, this dude's way taller than her. That's hella all right, well, what's going on? No, she's not ugly. No, she's pretty for sure. Okay. That marriage would fix empires, bro. That's funny as fuck, bro. Parenting matters. This is very true. Yeah.
This is true.
But I will say this though, when this guy did an interview recently,
fucking hilarious,
fucking murdered the game. But then like some of his left shit started showing at some parts of it, like but then he was like, it's like this is like this is my cool kind of weird ass something. But then you're like, oh man, this uncle did a bunch of bad shit too. God damn it. But yeah, no, God wills it. Why not both? Now take it down. He's like, he marries the princess of Japan. And where is this? Now this is some big shit right here. Okay, on the geopolitical stuff. Activate Order 66. So basically, Trump's basically President Trump has withdrawn the United States from 66 foreign organizations, including 31 United Nations entities and 35 non-UN groups who don't deserve our interests. We literally just ordered 66. We're leaving. We're basically starting to soft leave the UN right now. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Bam. And let me see if I can find you here. The what's this? Oh. Where did I save it here? Oh, did I not save it? I must have. I got it in here somewhere. Dun, 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 dun. If not, I'll just have to pull it up some other time. Jesus Christ, man. Maybe I didn't. Womp womp. Why not both, right? Yeah, that's right. Nope, don't have it. Man, that's lame, dude. I'll have to pull it up on the next stream and stuff. But basically, I had a map of where they're thinking about building super rails in the United States. Obviously, we have the classic like Las Vegas to like LA and stuff like that, and then like it going down into like places like San Diego and going into like Sacramento and doing all this stuff here. But yeah, that's one of them. There's a more modern one they were talking about recently, much more. There's that. So that would be like a really cool one. So you have that on stream? On screen? Okay. So this is something. Yeah. So this is something like if we had everything right, we'd have this basically. Yeah, Reno, San Francisco. We'd connect all the major cities: Las Vegas, Salt Lake City. Look at Salt Lake City, man. Fuck that. The Mormons like we pay for the middle part. All right, I guess. El Paso. It's probably going to be much more different. Like I think you'd have I think the green one's mostly correct. You would probably have something like that ish. Probably not to Vancouver, but I think the Portland one wouldn't even do it. I think it literally would stop right there. It's at like Reno, San Francisco, and then there's going to be like a Texas one. They're basically trying to connect Texas to the south. There, they're basically trying to connect to cities that have like over a million and some change population and stuff. So this isn't the perfect one, but there's actually a Texas sort of like Louisiana, sort of like Tennessee one that looks like it could maybe happen, possibly, and can turn that whole. It's like a triangle. It can make that a super center basically, where they can add train stops and stuff. So it looks pretty cool. But yeah, let me pull up one more last thing here. Huh. So, like I thought the Colombian one was going to be. I knew it was going to be a bit of a stretch because but the president of Colombia is traveling to the United States for talks with President Trump at the White House. Basically, hey dog, my bad, I'm posturing. Don't attack us, please.
Mulligan, please, Mulligan.
Please say Canada. I want to be the 51st state. I don't want to pay crazy taxes. I know. It's going to happen if the oil market keeps getting more fucked, then basically it seems to me like we're basically trying to crash like Canada's economy, and basically like they'll put more pressure on Alberta to leave because they can secede. They pass that so they can, but they have to pass a referendum to actually really do it and have to leave. And at that point, I think the United States would just take them, because why wouldn't we take their oil? Also, Greenland, we're in talks right now of possibly purchasing Greenland right now. Alberta would be a good take, yeah, but there's actually there's a Quebec and there's one other place that's talking about leaving too. Quebec's almost using this as leverage in order to be able to, Canadian states.
British Columbia,
yeah,
Alberta.
It was British Columbia, Alberta, and Quebec are all talking about leaving. Yeah. And Quebec's kind of bullshitting because they're just going on both sides to put more pressure. They're using it as a way, French, of course. Quebec's using it as a way to kind of get more money from the Canadian country-based state. Yeah, we have all the oil. Take it all. Yeah, exactly. We gladly take you guys. Trust. We like Canadians. I like Canadians. I like hockey. But it has to be done. So anyway, with you guys, thank you guys so much for joining me, man. These are the geopolitical plans the United States is doing. We're going to probably take... there's a good chance we're going to take the Panama Canal. We're going to take, I think we're legitimately are going to take Cuba. And then this puts a lot of pressure on the Canadian economy. It pushes it more close to like maybe them leaving or a fusion at some point, which has been in works for a long time. And we're taking Greenland. So that's a lot of land acquisition. Usually these land acquisitions are going to be very good for the economy over the long term. Every time the United States has bought land, it's been really, really good. I think we even bought like the American British Island. Let me see. I think, what did we buy it? Did I save it here? Yeah. Pull me up. So the U.S. bought the Virgin Islands from Denmark in 1917 for $25 million in gold. Why is discussing buying Greenland considered absurd by many in the media? Denmark was the last country we bought territory from. And why does Denmark have any property interest in Greenland? Well, they actually took it from a war or something back then from a long time ago, because originally it was from another country, and they just took it over. But they've said they're gonna, the Denmark's gonna send more sleigh dogs and stuff like that to patrol the Arctic. But with that, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some streams. I'm going to be doing a lot of streams over the next couple days and stuff. So catch me tomorrow, man. Peace.